Take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, girl. Take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, ride with me. You know you wanna, ride with me. You know you wanna, Yeah. Take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, girl. Take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna, with me, girl. take a ride with me, girl. You know you wanna with me, ride with me. You know you wanna ride with me. You know you wanna ride.
What up? What up? What up? What's going on, my good people? It is Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. How are we all doing? How are we all doing? Oh, man. Oh, man. It's gonna be a long day today. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I stayed in bed all goddamn day. I didn't get up until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Let me go here. Sorry, getting little things together. Yes, sir, Jacob. Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, what's going on? You know what today is? It's Sunday, Gun Day, Fun Day. TPO Sunday. Where we gonna TPO Course Sunday? We have where we go through a lot of different things, and most time we tell people to have a fucking lawyer, which most people don't understand that they should have always, all the time. Yes, sir. I see you. Um, Yeah, we say that. I know I say that a whole lot. You should have a lawyer. You should not come into the arena of court without a lawyer at your side, at least to explain the laws and the rules and the evidence and whatever it is to you. That way, you're not sitting over there looking like a dumbass. Um, Other than that, man, we'll do this. We'll go right into something. We might go right into a movie. I'm not sure. Depends how long it takes us to do this stupid, not stupid, to do these court cases and see what these people be talking about when they doing shit. So, without further ado, we're gonna get into it. Let me stop this one. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me get my other stuff together before I get all into this. Let me make sure my other computer is ready. I don't know what's going on with my other computer. It's acting massively stupid. Give me a second. Some reason it keeps cutting off on me. Let's see. All right. Let's get in this. Make sure this shit is working correctly. I don't know what's going on with it. It's acting massively stupid. Let's make. Nope, that ain't working yet. Let's wait till I get to working. I'm gonna bring up this. What's going on, OG Do Dirty? Let's see. Let's pull this shit up. Yeah. Still, what the fuck is going on? Nothing's working. Nothing is working on this side of the computer. Let's refresh it, even though I just brought it up.
Boo! You suck!
All right, there it goes. There it goes.
Boo! You suck!
I don't know if y'all heard that or not. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's working. That's working. Let's go into this over here. Bring this up. What up, Mayo the motherfucking monkey? Let's pop this out. Pop out chat. All right, there. So, hey, for the two people that's over there on Rumble, thank you for being over there. Thank you for being a participant in the chat. All you gotta do is comment along in the comment section. As so, let me find where I just put everything. As so, say that it should come across the screen. As so, let me find it again. Let's see if it does. Boom, there it goes. So you see that right there. You comment on the comment section on Rumble. As you see, it'll come across the screen, at least until we get into the videos and all that. Famous nobody. Only U.S. citizens use attorneys. That's not true at all. Matter of fact, most immigrants have an attorney for some odd reason. I don't know how they get one, but they get an attorney to fight their battles for them, which they should. I guess if you're gonna allow them in here, since you're not gonna deport them instantly, like I say to do, I would literally want them to, do what they gotta do. But damn, I need to shave like a motherfucker. All right, let's get into our first case. Yeah, here we go. Right here.
To the doctor.
Oh, I have not watched any of these court cases, so we in this together. For the people over there, Rumble, there you go.
Let's get ready to rumble.
We are rumbling out here. All right, let's get into this first court case right here.
And have them put it.
No, she needs her own card. She don't need to have you contact her every time she got to take your child to the doctor. If it's an emergency, she don't have time to get in touch with you. Okay.
Well, you blocked me this morning. So how can I even contact you?
Miss
Gordon.
Gordon.
You this morning.
This is not what we're going to do in this hearing. That's something for you guys to take care of outside of the court, not in here.
Understood. Okay. I just don't have a way to get in contact.
Gordon, we're done with it.
Welcome back to Family Court Drama. In today's episode, we're diving into a heated child support hearing. The state is pushing for the father to pay the recommended $542 in child support, keep the child on his employer's health insurance, and follow a standard visitation schedule.
Here we go.
The mother isn't happy about the insurance situation.
Of course she's not.
Claiming that she specifically told the father not to add the child to his plan, but he did it behind her back anyway. Let's see how the judge decides in this case.
Think about the truth. Miss Gordon?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Goodwin?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you may both lower your hands. And Mr. Dell, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. We're here today on the state's suit affecting the parent-child relationship for one child. Both parties have been served. We have a proposed order from the state. Your Honor, the only disagreements are potential name change and the insurance for the child.
Okay. You may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. The order finds that Mr. Goodwin is the father of the child, Josiah Gordon, and he has a duty of support. Your Honor, the father is requesting a name change. However, the state does object, as this is not a petition to establish the parent-child relationship, and name change issue was not pled. Parties do agree, Judge, to be appointed joint managing conservators of the child, with the mother as the primary parent having the exclusive right to designate the primary residence of the child within Dallas or contiguous counties. Parties do agree to a standard possession order with a neutral exchange location to occur at Fuel City, 801 South Riverfront Boulevard in Dallas, 75207.
God damn.
The mother is requesting a non-disclosure as to her address.
Wait a minute, nigga. You just gave her a whole fucking address out, nigga. Hey, whatever y'all do not go to that residence if you live in the Dallas, Texas area. Please don't go to that residence because this dumbass attorney literally and the person who actually put this video together did not put blurt. I don't know, bleep out, blurt out, take out the actual address of this woman. That's insane. Especially going across, even though it is, let's just be honest, it is public information, especially with it being in court. It's frowned upon to do such things. So please don't go over to this person's address and do anything to them, show them any harm, because that shit was crazy right there. That shit was crazy. All right, let's continue.
The state's requesting that the father be ordered to maintain the child on private health insurance through his employer, and that he not be ordered to pay any cash medical support. The mother is requesting that she be ordered to maintain the child on a government health program. That the father, if so, the state would ask the father pay cash medical support.
Wait a minute.
Based on the father's current income and wages.
Okay, she doesn't have insurance on besides Medicaid or Medicare, whatever they fucking want to call it. As far as the state, he put the child underneath his insurance, and there's a problem with that. Okay.
Judge, parties agree that he shall pay child support to $542 a month beginning July 1st, 2024. The agreement does not contain any retroactive support judgments. The state's requesting court costs be billed to Mr. Goodwin. Again, Judge, the mother's requesting non-disclosure.
May call your first witness.
Thank you, Judge. I will call the mother first. Ms. Gordon, what is your full name?
Alicia Louise Gordon.
Okay. And Ms. Gordon, did you hear the terms of the state's proposed order that I stated?
Hi, Felicia.
I did.
Do you understand all of those terms?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Okay, is there anything you don't understand that I proposed?
It's just some things I don't agree with.
No, I'm asking if do you understand the terms that I stated?
I understand it.
Okay, and are you in agreement with everything that I stated except for the father being ordered to maintain private health of the child?
That's what that's what I don't agree.
Okay. How is the child currently covered with health insurance?
He's covered under the state. I do have the option to add him to my own insurance of where I work.
Wait a minute.
He did ask me to add him.
Okay. Why are you hold on. How is the state allowing this to happen? If you can put the child underneath your insurance at work and you have a job, why isn't your child underneath your insurance plan? That I thought that would be like fraud, considering you act like you can't do it. This is and then the father has it underneath him or the child underneath his too. So again, why do you need the state?
His insurance, and I told him no, because my doctor accepts what he's currently getting, which is the state insurance.
Oh my!
And she is willing to see him pro bono.
Is that not
and
fraud?
She also stated that whenever I can add him to my insurance, which I had to wait where I was working, I had to wait. Whenever I can add him, she does take the insurance from my job.
Hold on one second, Ms. Gardner. Mr. Goodwin, we're in court.
My apologies.
So conduct yourself the same way you would if you were standing in the courtroom before the bench. Please refrain from drinking. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
You're fine.
What would he drink? If he wasn't drinking beer, bitch,
but
what's the problem?
I'm only not in agreement with it because he asked me if it was going to be okay getting, which is the state insurance, and she is willing to see him pro bono. And she also stated that whenever I can add him to my insurance, which I had to wait where I was working, I had to wait. Whenever I can add him, she does take the insurance from my job.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on one second.
Get the fuck out of here, cuz. Holy
So
shit.
conduct yourself the same way you would if you were standing.
You telling me they don't have water at the podium? If he was at the goddamn podium, he can't take a sip of fucking water? What? Now, this is the shit OG be talking about. OG, I'm with you on some of this shit right here. She just said, conduct yourself like he did some old big ass no fucking no. He had to wet his fucking whistle. Get the fuck out of here.
In the courtroom before the bench. Please refrain from drinking.
This shit is
Thank
crazy,
you.
OG.
Mm-hmm. You're fine. Go
Then
ahead,
why'd
Ms.
you
Gordon.
say it if you... Shut up,
But
bitch.
that, like, yeah, I'm only not in agreement with it because he asked me if it was gonna be okay, and I told him no. And he went behind my back to do it, and that's what I'm not in agreement with. He's already covered, and I can add him to my own insurance because I actually have a salary job, and he doesn't share with me his hours or where he works. He tells me that he doesn't even have set hours or set.
He don't gotta tell you nothing, bitch. He ain't married to you. And he didn't go behind your back to put the child on put the child on insurance. He did what he's supposed to do as a parent. You can have your child on more than one goddamn medical plan. You fucking dumbass nigger bitch.
Time to come in, so I wouldn't even know if my child would be constantly covered.
This is stupid.
You see what I'm saying?
So what kind of insurance do you want the court to order today?
Well, right now I want him to stay under Medicaid because
Get
it's
the
already
fuck
been
outta
renewed.
here.
He's currently under it, and if that cost has to come out of my pocket, I don't mind. But I'm not comfortable with him doing that behind my back and deciding to block me last minute and bring that up today when he could have brought that up to me that I already put him on my insurance.
Who cares what you think, bitch? You're not the be all and see all and be all of everything, bitch. What are you doing?
It got to be a 50-50 thing. This can't be sneaky stuff happening, especially when I asked to talk
It ain't sneaky.
Before today.
So Ms. Gordon, why don't you want the order today to include your home address?
Because previously he has sat outside of my house. My dad can testify to that, and so can my mom and other people that my brother that has.
I'm getting triggered.
Stay with us. He's had
I'm
people following me, and he's threatened me before. Recently, no, it hasn't been like that. We do meet at Fuel City. We don't meet at any other private addresses, and I'd rather keep it that way.
How old's the child?
He's 10 months, almost 11 months.
Okay, and do you live in, what city do you live in?
North Dallas.
Okay, and do you know where Mr. Gordon or where Mr. Goodwin?
Mr. Goodwin, he knows where my parents stay and where I stay currently. If I was to move, I do not want to share my address.
Do you know where Mr. Goodwin lives?
Yes, I know where his mom stays, if he still stays with his mom.
Okay, and is Fuel City centrally located between the two of you?
For the most part, yeah. It's like a halfway point.
Okay. Your Honor, I pass the witness.
Wow.
Now you may call your next witness.
I'll call the father, Mr. Goodwin. What is your full name?
Byron Lawrence Goodwin Jr.
And Mr. Goodwin, did you hear the terms of the proposed order that I stated to the court previously?
Yes.
Do you understand those terms?
Yes.
And excluding the insurance coverage, are you in agreement with everything else that I stated to the court and believe it's in your child's best interest?
The total amount what is that based off of?
So, Mr. Goodwin, are you in agreement that you and Ms. Gordon be appointed joint managing conservators with her as the primary parent?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're in agreement that you have standard visitation of the child, which would include overnight visitation, correct?
Yes. I was looking more for like a joint custody visitation thing, joint parenting, I guess.
Okay, so you don't agree to have standard visitation. You want 50-50 custody.
If possible.
Okay, how long has the child lived with the mother?
Since he was born.
Okay. If the judge orders standard visitation for yourself, are you in agreement to the meetup at the Fuel City?
Yes.
Okay. Are you currently employed?
I'm employed, yes.
Where do you work?
I personally don't think you're going to give him 50-50 custody because the average thing they give to I'm going to say black men, but the men period is standard visitation, which is every first, third, and whatever the hell, sixth or whatever, the first, third, and seventh or some shit fucking weekend or I don't fucking know how to do it, but it's crazy that the offer on the table wouldn't necessarily be just 50-50 custody where they have joint conservatorship and joint parenting. This is it's asinine that they don't do that off the rip.
Weber. I've sent all this to the AOG. She has all the emails and stuff.
Okay, well, the judge doesn't know. So where do you work?
Weber Construction.
What's your job title?
Traffic control and safety.
Okay, how long have you worked there?
Since April.
And what, do you get paid hourly? Do you get paid a salary?
I get paid hourly.
How much you make per hour?
19.
$19?
Yes.
How many hours a week do you typically work?
It varies. I don't have no set amount, anywhere from 35 to 60, depending on what goes on with everything. I also have that email from my job as well.
Okay, so every week you most of the time you work at least 40 hours a week?
No, not guaranteed.
How many hours did you work last week?
Last week, I probably only got maybe like 32 because of weather. We don't work in the rain or in anything inclement, or depending on what the job load is as well.
How many hours did you work this week? These first 5 days?
I have no clue. I will have to check.
You don't know how many hours you've worked so far?
You said no.
This week, I've
stick what you know. Stick what you know.
Maybe almost 40 hours.
Okay. Is it possible for you to work on weekends sometimes?
If need be, we on call. We're on call crew, so it's not guaranteed. Everything's not guaranteed. But I can send the email to the court if need be.
Do you have any other biological children besides Josiah?
No, this is my first.
Okay. And you want the court to order you to maintain the child on private health through your job, correct?
Yes.
And when did you enroll the child into that healthcare program?
When I found out it was mine.
Beginning of the month, I believe.
Okay. How much does it cost you?
$100 a month just for Josiah right now.
Okay, and why do you believe that the court should order you to maintain private health insurance?
Because they're going to make him pay for it anyway. You fucking...
Because if it's my duty to be on child support and stuff, then I feel like that's part of me having to cover things as well.
Smart man. You should have a lawyer, but yeah. Good answer. Good answer.
And do you have any safety concerns with having your home address in the order today, Mr. Goodwin?
He said no. He said no.
No?
Was that a no, sir?
Yeah, I said no.
Okay,
said no
couldn't
3
hear
times.
you. Thank you.
My apologies.
That's okay.
Mr. So I'll ask you one more time. Mr. Goodwin, are you in agreement to pay child support of $542 a month based on your current income?
I guess it's cool.
Your Honor, I pass the witness.
Hey,
Wait a minute.
will be that
Pause this real quick, sir.
a joint
Yes,
manager
sir. Give me 1
conservatives,
second.
there'll be
Tom, please tell me that's his baby mother's mother. That's
Where?
Not, nigga, at the bottom of the screen, Miss Gordon.
Yeah, that's his baby mama.
Oh, nigga, you lying to me.
That's his baby mama. Yes, sir.
Nigga, you lying, Tom. You need to stop.
No, sir. That's his baby mama with the saggy nipples and all.
Nigga, you is lying.
I'm not lying. That's his baby mama.
You sure that ain't his baby mama's mama?
No, sir. That's not his baby mama. That's his baby mama.
Oh, this boy chose wrong. I thought someone was going. I thought that was his baby mama's mama. Like, you know that the baby mama got the baby, and
No.
he paid attention to the baby mama's mama. You know,
No.
That's literally his baby mama.
That's his baby mama.
He hit that.
He towed her back out that bitch.
There ain't no pay for the young nigga nowadays.
Sir, he put 80% in.
That nigga did way more than 80, bro. Boy, that nigga knocked her back into the 70s. Boy, that is crazy.
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah. That's his baby mama.
Yeah, he shot up that club, bro, and got locked up. That is fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a good look, but it is what it is, right?
Definitely not a good look.
A standard visitation schedule.
Standard visitation.
Exchange of the child.
This is crazy. Why? What is against him having 50-50 custody? I don't understand what evidence that she was given by any person up there that says that they cannot have 50-50 custody. Why does it always have to be a standard visitation?
I have no idea.
You know what I'm saying? They don't even offer a 50-50 custody no more. It's always standard visitation.
That's a good question.
I wonder why. That's crazy.
I can't answer it, bro. But I'm telling you, it's a good ass question. I just can't answer it, bro.
Yeah.
That is crazy as shit.
It's just to think about that shit. Like he wanted. Matter of fact, he said, "I don't agree with standard visitation. I want 50-50." Wasn't offered. Bitch, we only getting standard. And just she a part of JFC. I don't give fucking on what LA said. I think she part of JFC, dog.
Nigga, the fucked up party's over here, and I'm over here trying to come up with excuses for the young nigga. Like he was on them Percocets or he was on some pills when this happened. I'm over here making excuses for this nigga. I don't see what he see over there in that thing in them glasses. I don't know. You sure that's not that? You sure that's not his baby mama's mama? God damn, dog. I just can't see it now. Fucking me up.
Mayo said that's why you get a lawyer. Even, bro, out of all these cases we saw, even with lawyers and without lawyers, these motherfuckers don't get a chance to get 50-50 custody. It's always been standard visitation, even with a lawyer, Mayo. And that's the problem. This is a problem that I say, stay away from Molly. That's a fact. Well, hold on. Molly's good. I ain't gonna lie.
Boy, that nigga was on something when he hit that. You seen them titties hanging.
Yeah. Do your nipples hang low? Do they have a to and fro? Do they?
That's what I'm saying. You hitting that from the back, you wonder why her titties are sagging on the bed. Come on now. You gotta let that go, bro. You was on something.
You know that lean, that's what Mayo said.
Okay, probably was. Young ass drinking cup, got that double straw phone.
Quit licking me, dog. All right. What the hell? It's not even playing. What the fuck?
Place at Fuel City on South Riverside.
Okay. All right.
Drive.
Damn.
Dad is to maintain private health insurance through his employer. Dad is to pay child support of $542 per month. Court costs should be billed to dad, and there will be no non-disclosure.
That's crazy.
July 1st, 2024.
Why is it automatically billed to the father? Why can't they even split up the fucking court costs? This is bullshit. This is bullshit. She brought the case. She should, you know what? She should pay the fucking court costs. He gotta pay child support. Bitch, take that money, go goddamn pay that goddamn court cost. This is insane.
And then let her get in trouble for not going to go pay the court costs. That way I can get a little 2 months or a month off of paying child support while y'all lock our ass up for not doing what the fuck you supposed to been doing.
Yeah, so he's paying $620 a month. Absolutely, because he already pays $100 for the fucking where she said he was sneaking around putting them on goddamn health care. That's what he's supposed to as a fucking responsible parent. You dumb, ugly ass bitch.
That don't even sound. That sounds smart on his end.
Absolutely, absolutely. She want to stay on motherfucking Medicaid because she a lazy bitch.
She get that money.
It's amazing. Come on now.
Questions?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
What is standard visitation?
You agree to it, but you don't know what that is?
No, she don't know. That's why you should have 50-50.
About the visitation part when they spoke to me. They just said, what's the issue? How can we get you satisfied?
Standard visitation, he gets to see the child every first, third, and fifth weekends of the month from 6 p.m. Friday to 6 p.m. Sunday. There are also provisions for all major holidays, the child's birthday, anything they thought y'all were going to argue over, they put it in the schedule.
Why don't they do that with 50-50?
When you get a copy of the order.
Okay, yes, ma'am. I did have one more question. If I got my son on my on my insurance, because he's not sharing anything with me, so I wouldn't even know what my son could be covered for.
Ma'am, he will have to
get double insurance
card. He's ordered to do that in the order. He doesn't have to tell you his work hours, but he does have to tell you where.
I don't care about that part. But if I can get my son on my own insurance, I can do that. Correct?
Yes, but that won't mean he'll reimburse you. That just means
I can see why he did it. I see why he did it.
He doesn't have to reimburse me, but he's not sharing it with me because I didn't even know he was on insurance.
Oh, man.
I see why he did it.
Yeah.
You will be ordered to send her.
Hey, well, you can tell me what did he do it for?
She had her worst.
She what?
She came. Look, I see it now. She came on here looking crazy. She ain't got that look. She missing a lot right now. And when she put that little bow on them titties, stand up. But yeah, I see why he did it. He got caught slipping at the club. She was bad when he seen him. But see, this is when this is a play. This is why I was gonna ask LA. We got the jigaboo ring. Is she pulling the JFC move with this right here, bro? Because look, she got the little nasty looking shirt on. Her ain't done. Got little glasses on. Look like she kind of dirty, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Is this a sympathy to victim card she playing right now from the JFC?
Yeah. She doing the damn thing right now.
He looked well put together, and me and Tom was trying to figure out how the fuck did she. I thought this was this baby mama's mama, but this is really his baby mama. And I was like, hey, something
it was at 3 a.m. He was at 3 a.m. She was letting him hit raw because he was horny, and then he paid for it. That's all it is. Same thing happened to my homie, a chick that you was just hitting, and then she ended up getting pregnant because you was being stupid. That's all. He ain't want this. She set him up. Dumbass.
He looked like one of them kids from Crisscross all grown up.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, he dumb. I'm telling you what happened. 3 a.m. He was hitting that all he wanted. Oh, he was tearing that thing up. And she got pregnant.
It went over 80%.
No, he only went. No, he went 40. He went 40%. Look at her. No, he went 40.
Edge up. Look at that nigga edge up. That nigga don't even know no better.
He went 40. It's just that she was letting him hit anytime he wanted. And that thing, I'm telling you, he was hitting raw. He probably hit raw on the first night. Every time he ain't get no ass from somebody else, he called her. And then she got pregnant.
And he go over there every time on that.
Oh,
on the damn perks, on drinking that cup of lean, like Mayo said, and he go over there and he give 100%.
I don't think he's doing 100. I don't think
he's doing 100. He going over there sleeping, then he eating crab legs, shrimp, eating all that shit over there.
Oh yeah, he's spending the night. He's waking up there in the morning.
Yeah.
No, early in the morning. Early in the morning though. He ain't staying till the afternoon. He getting out there about 6 or 7.
Oh no, he watched his first football game over there.
That's a fact.
Hey, you got that messed up, LA. He was in there.
No, I know what he was doing. This nigga is me. I know what he was doing, sir. I did that. Fucking around. I ain't never get her pregnant, but thank you, Jesus. That was me.
Okay. All right. Well, let's finish it off.
A copy of your insurance card, and you will also be ordered to send a copy of it to the Attorney General's office. It'll be in the order. Okay. All right. Anything further?
So that means I would have to order or talk to my insurance company to get an extra copy, or can I just give the information to the doctor and have them put it?
No, she needs her own card. She don't need to have you contact her every time she got to take your child to the doctor. If it's an emergency, she don't have time to get in touch with you.
Oh, she ugly as
okay.
When you blocked me this morning, so how can I even contact you?
Miss Gordon,
look at that. He might have gave her 100. OJ, he might have gave her 100.
What we're going to do in this hearing. That's
you
something
blocked
for
me
you
this
guys
morning.
to take care of outside of the court. Not in
Oh
here.
yeah,
Okay.
she was looking good in that club.
Gordon, we're done.
No, she don't.
No,
Ain't
no, she was
nowhere
looking
here.
good. No, she was looking good in that club. I'm with OG.
To
She had that
him,
hair. No, sir, he was drunk.
Further, Mr. Dale.
I said, yeah, she looked good to him.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I would have to pass. I'm sorry. I'm passing like a motherfucker, dog. Them y'all people right there. I'm telling you. Holy shit. Let's go with the next one. This is even worse. LA. The judge was part of the goddamn JFC. I know we said she wasn't. I'm gonna tell you why she was. She didn't even offer the man goddamn 50-50 because it automatically went to standard visitation rights. Can you explain to me why none of these men are ever offered 50-50 custody?
I have no clue. She's definitely a part of the JFC though.
All right, now we gotta go back to this one. The one that we know for sure is part of JFC. We know this one for sure. We may have watched this, and I can't remember.
What am I gonna do? Something? I'm his daddy, and she's telling him he doesn't have a father. And I don't want these kind of comments going around my son.
Welcome back to Family Court Drama Start. However, she has one concern. During their exchange, judge rules in this case.
Testimony about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. I couldn't hear you because you're both on mute.
Yes.
Mr. Hickson.
Come on. Fix it, nigga.
You're on mute still, Mr. Hickson.
Mr. Hickson a little slow. You gotta forgive him. He's a little slow.
I do.
Okay. Your mic looks like it's off. Can you try that one more time? Or did you turn it back on? Did you purposely mute yourself again?
No, okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Okay, just wanted to double check. All right, thank you. Miss Walter, you look really pretty this morning. I like
what we doing?
Well.
Thank you, Your Honor. We actually had to postpone.
No, I apologize. Okay, well, your hair is beautiful just because.
Thank
God,
you.
the JFC can't be stopped.
All right, then. So let me go ahead and start with you, Miss Cook, and if you give me an idea of how the Thanksgiving exchange went.
It went fine. My only issue is that he has to make his way to my car every time. And it's bothering my daughter. Like, he has to come into the car, open the door for him, and look in the car.
Why does he have to do that?
I don't know.
Man.
That's the only issue.
Okay. So did you mention that you wanted to do something different to him? Did you mention I want to do something different?
Man, her forehead is beaming, nigga.
No,
God damn.
I was saying that at the exchange, he comes to my car, and it's making my older daughter uncomfortable. So every time he comes to the car, she's avoiding him.
Yes, I understand that. What I'm asking is, did you tell him not to do that for you to do something else? Have you all discussed something else? Like, have you told him don't do that.
No, it's in the paperwork that he stayed 25 feet away.
Right. And I'm just wondering if you mentioned it.
No.
Okay. Thank you. I just want to make sure you all didn't discuss something for that made what I said differently. Like, for example,
Oh, I'm glad I ain't got kids by these hoes. God damn.
your car, but it made you feel uncomfortable or whatever. I just want to make sure there was no discussion between the two of you to do something different.
No.
Okay. So great. And what about your son? The situation with him when he came in, what was his spirits like? How did he behave?
He seemed to be
I
fine.
hate JFC. What was his spirit like?
He's happy spending time with him.
Seemed fine. Okay, that's good. All right. And then for the Christmas break, do you have any ideas in mind with regard to how that should be split?
No, not really. I would just like him in the morning. That's all. I mean, he can spend time with them.
All right, morning time. Okay. All right, then. Thank you. Mr. Hickson, let me ask you about how Thanksgiving went.
I think it went pretty well.
Why you ask her first?
He wants to spend the night, but of course I have to tell him not right now, let me and your mom work out some stuff and we'll get it back to where it used to be. He likes.
Okay, he must have slapped the shit out of her ass. That's what happened. He slapped the shit out the mama, and they took visitation rights away from him. Well, not visitation. They took overnights away from him because he couldn't be trusted to keep his hands off. LaQuisha Cook. Yeah, he probably slapped the dog shit out of her. She probably said something wrong. He slapped her.
Hanging out with his brother, and everything else I think he's getting back to normal. Everything is getting back to normal, I would say.
He slapped the shit out of her.
Okay. Now, what about bringing the child to the car when you recognize the order indicates here to say 20? Well, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember there is
it's 25 feet, but the meeting place where we meet at and where she parks, it's dark and it's in the middle of the street. So I'm not going. It's in front of the police station, but the police station is across the street. So therefore, I either have to get him out the car to walk him to the car because it's on Hosea Williams. It's a busy 2-lane street with restaurants and things of that nature. So it's constantly has cars going up and down. So
y'all are crossing. He's crossing the street.
No, he's not. So where she parks, it's facing. How can I say this? Do you know where the Chick-fil-A is by the courthouse?
You can love chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's on a street like that. So say like if you're going towards the courthouse, those cars are going both ways. So I have to block off traffic or stop in the middle of the road to let him out and get him in the car safely.
So what I'm hearing, this is my brain as I hear him, whatever the fuck he's saying, is that it's a 1-lane road between both of them going north and south. He may have to park behind her and get him out the car and take him to his car. That's what I'm visualizing.
Yeah, he's dumb. They literally can just walk us out of the police station. Just leave the baby in there. She pick him up. Both of them playing games. That's dumb. That's dumb as fuck. Why would you do all that if you got a police station right there? You can't violate the order in the police station.
Maybe because
Come on.
Maybe the parking lot for the police office says on police parking only. Maybe.
No, they got parking right in front. Every police station gotta have parking for the public.
I'm just saying.
No, they just dumb niggas.
Possibility.
No, they dumb niggers. They want to just play this game with each other. You literally can walk inside the police station, leave the boy there. The cops are used to it, and then she walk right out and walk in and get him, and then it's done.
Do you think he slapped the shit out of her though?
Oh yeah, and after she probably deserved it. But he's dumb as shit for playing this game because he's playing himself.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Yeah, he's playing himself. I wouldn't even play these games with these type of bitches. Oh no, he inside the police station with the cops. I let him know that you right outside, and she gonna walk right in and get him. The cops be like, all right.
Okay. Oh. That's a big bitch. Well, he a big dude too, but goddamn. And that chick right here, Ashley Walker, got a giant. Oh goddamn! And so does the Tangela too. Them foreheads is beaming. All three of them got them giant ones. Shit, all four up. Fuck it.
There's no exchange of words between me and her daughter.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me just stop you.
Slap the shit out of her daughter.
Confused. You don't park your car?
Yes, I parked the car. I have to block traffic. I have to stop in the middle of traffic.
This is dumb.
From where she parks until he gets in the car on a busy highway, on a busy street. There's restaurants and things of that nature on that street.
Are you in a parking lot or are you in the street?
On the street where she parks at.
There's no sidewalk.
It's all the way on the other side, but where she parks, her baby daughter sits in the back.
This is dumb as shit, Tom. This is dumb.
Passenger.
I don't look. I haven't seen this shit, so I'm just
dumb as fuck.
I have to block his pathway so oncoming cars will not hit him. I would rather for the car to hit my car.
So what I'm getting, okay,
Well,
I'm back on the skin. Back on the skin. All right. So they're facing one way. So she's parked like this. He has to park behind her. So if her other child is on this side, he can't get in the back seat. He can't get in on the right side. He has to get in on the driver's side. So he has to get out, block traffic so he can get the kid out and put him in the car with the traffic going this way behind them. I got it. He right. She a dumbass, so he just following her lead. That's what it is. He following her lead. Because if she has a child, her daughter, because you know how most parents is because you obviously a single fucking mother, she trash. She has to reach behind her to get the baby, like her bottle or something like that. If it's a toddler, you know what I'm saying? So she got to be in reaching distance. So the boy can't get in on the passenger rear side. He has to get on the passenger driver side. I got him. See, you ain't listening. I'm listening though. I'm following it.
Bro, you following this slow shit?
Yeah, I'm following it.
Or me, then hit my son.
Okay.
What up, cousin Lawrence?
Confused, with regard to
yeah,
that.
she confused. I'm with you, dog.
Hey, what's up with it, cousin?
Area that you can park, another place where you can park. So whatever Mr. Hickson is describing, which I can't understand, perhaps you can.
Because you're slow. You slow. I got it. I'm on it.
Where I park, it's like parking spots, and then next to that is a bike lane. So, and the street is never busy.
So he was absolutely correct.
The street is always busy.
So what I'm asking is there another area where you can park or move? Is there something you can do to make it safer for the transition?
I mean,
no, because she don't care about her son.
By the time he never parks. He parks like on the side of my car. It's easy for me to get out and get.
Oh, you lazy fat fuck!
I try to tell you, he has to stop traffic.
Okay, so
he can walk inside the police station.
Tell me what you would like the transition to look like so he doesn't have to come to your car. What would you like that to look like?
I mean, it's possible I could get out my car, but by the time I get ready to get out, he's already there. But I could get out my car and
get out your car and go where?
Sometimes, I mean, it's okay for him to park behind me. I can get out and open the door for my son. I don't need him to come to the car.
Got it.
But
okay.
it's just by the time I do.
So you just want, got it. So no problem. He can park behind you, but you don't want him to get out of the car. You want to go to his car?
No, I could get out. If he parks directly behind me, I can get out and open the door for my son.
Your Honor, if I may interject.
Yes, Ms. Walter.
That's still gonna have the minor child walking by himself for a period of time on Hosea, which I know is very, very busy. Is there any parking lot anywhere around that area that, and I'm not.
Okay, so the black man wasn't lying.
Yeah, he's stupid though. You can walk inside the police station.
Following that dumb bitch's lead. That's the problem. That's the problem. He's not a leader, sir. He's not a leader.
It's been a minute.
Well, they just told me they weren't in a parking lot. I just asked were they in the parking lot. They both said yes.
No, they're saying they're on the side of the street and street parking is my understanding. So it's a bike lane, the regular lanes, and street parking. And that's the issue that I think we're all having. He's blocking cars.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So we're on the side of the street.
Yes, Your Honor.
So not a parking lot. That's a parking space. Okay.
Somebody need to draw them out a diagram.
Okay,
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, we need to find a parking lot. Or you need a sidewalk where if you can park on the side of the street, but the child can get out and walk the sidewalk, that's okay. You see what I mean? But you can't have him walking the side of the street.
And I think what Mr. Hickson was also adding is that although he may be able to walk down the sidewalk, he will still have to go around the car to the driver's side to get in because the other child, Miss Cook's other child, sits on the passenger back seat.
I told you, I seen it in my head.
Move that child over.
This is dumb. You got to really tell somebody to move the child over.
That child is younger, so
she can't move the child over.
I think
no, she can't. I said that she can't. Sir.
She's a dumbass. See, you wasn't visualizing it, sir. I was visualizing
I can't visualize the niggerdom, sir.
She need a kid ejecto seat. She need to push that motherfucker up out the car. That's what she trying to do.
Yeah.
I fucked up. She been lazy as shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. See,
black women don't care about their kids, sir. Especially the son.
Well,
it is his son.
She had a line.
They just useful idiots.
There you go.
I told y'all with the JFC, they're useful idiots. So what are you doing?
Off the street.
Okay, Ms. Cook, which one would you rather do? Move your child's seat position over?
Hey, observing with fact, me too. I ain't got no child support case. I ain't never had one. Thank God.
Parking police only, and it's a parking lot right there, but it's police only. So
it don't matter. You can go inside the parking lot.
I would have to move the baby over.
I told man, listen. Okay. I knew it.
Why won't y'all just go to the Quick Trip?
Yeah.
No, they gotta be in the
yeah.
They probably got an order where they gotta meet at the police station.
Well, here's the thing. They're not meeting at the police station. They're meeting across from the police station.
In the street.
What I'm saying is they dumb. I never denied that. They dumb as fuck.
I was right. They said police parking only. I tried to tell you.
Sir, but they literally said it's a sidewalk.
Yeah, but the sidewalk's across the street from the police station.
No, what? No.
They put that sign up.
Yeah.
No, every police station got to have public parking in front.
I
bet you $20. Let's look at it. Where does it
sound good? I don't know. It's in Georgia. It sound good.
If it's in Fulton, you might be right. You might be fucking right.
County.
They probably ain't got a sidewalk nowhere in that goddamn town.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah, ain't no sidewalk there. It's only here we go. Bike lane, restaurants, middle of the street, police station. That's how it go. I'm telling you now, he following behind LaQuisha. That's so fucked up. LaQuisha. And she want the child to walk out in the middle seat. But here's the problem. She don't want him to walk up to her car because it's making her other daughter uncomfortable.
Because he slapped the shit out that little bitch because she was getting smart with him. You ain't my daddy. Pow.
One of them, either he slapped the shit out of both of them, the mama and the child, or just the child. One of the two.
The child probably act just like the fat, nasty mama.
So what I heard is the problem and the whole factor is not the man. It's the fucking mother because she don't want to move. She don't want to move the other child to the other side, and her lazy fat daughter up in the front seat can't do what she doing while she driving. Like she gonna hand the baby some shit while she driving. See, this is crazy. This is crazy.
You keep calling her a baby. We don't know how old that bitch is.
Cause she said toddler. So if she in a baby, if she in a car seat, that means she a toddler.
Well, how he making a toddler uncomfortable?
No, she has two daughters. The older daughter, the baby girl or toddler girl, and then she has him as a son. She don't like that little nigga.
So she got 3 kids.
She got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies.
So one of them got to be sitting. So the older one got to be sitting in the front seat with her.
Yes. So the baby. This is how I know it's from 3 different fathers.
I was about to ask you that, sir.
You got the oldest child that don't like him, right? And then that's obviously not his, because he ain't got fucking visitation rights with her. And then you got his son, who's probably 4 or 5. It's about 4 or 5. And then you got the new little bad child that's gonna be a fucking demon, little girl. She's gonna be a demon child, demon spawn. So that's 3 different baby daddies.
Okay.
That's why her forehead fucked up. Bitch getting her hair pulled. Yeah, I'm smart.
We'll move the child over that way he can get out.
This is crazy. You really gotta explain this shit to
into
people.
The car by himself.
Tom, this is why I don't identify with the black community. You right, sir.
It will change the exchange. Okay. Now, as far as Christmas is concerned, how do you feel about overnights now, Miss Cook? Seeing that everything went fine, he seemed to come in fine. He wanted to spend time with his dad, and dad is saying he asked about spending the night and that he wants to spend time with his brother.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. So, what time do you want to exchange on Christmas morning? What would be a good exchange morning time?
Noon is fine.
That's not the morning.
How do you feel about noon?
You know, black folks don't wake up till afternoon.
I'm perfectly great with it. Anytime I can get with them.
Noon, okay. And how many days do you think would be good to start the overnight to be?
Are you asking me?
Yes, I am.
Shit, 7 days.
Your Honor, if I could propose,
sure.
I believe since Ms. Cook has already had the start of the break until noon on Christmas, if we could do the noon on Christmas until the return of school.
Oh no, that's an extended long time.
I ain't want that little nigga that long.
Extremely long time.
It's gonna be LA. God damn, I work.
Transition back. Remember,
to do.
So I need to be mindful of that as well. Now I don't mind us doing a little bit, maybe like we do like a 2-day chunk, go back 2-day chunk, a 2-day chunk like that.
Why couldn't it be 3 days?
Like that.
This is crazy. Somebody gotta tell you how much to see your child.
This is why you don't know what you're right.
Tom, you know why it can't be 3 days? Because technically, what?
Possibly.
It's gonna be 50-50.
Yeah.
Because once you start, because I think 50-50 to get 50-50, because I think you gotta have like 50 overnights a year, something like that.
I thought you were gonna say because the club ain't open.
No. It's like 48 to 50 overnights a year, and that will give them 50-50 custody. It's a calculation.
Yeah, that's why the motherfuckers don't want to let you get the 3 days.
Yeah. Absolutely. Something like that.
Okay, one day at a time kind of gives me.
Let me see. Let me ask Google. Maybe Google knows.
Gives a little bit of your meeting up with each other a little bit more frequently. That gives me a little bit more concern.
And I also think that's unreasonable for one day
Okay.
at a time.
Okay. Google just gave me the answer. So for 50-50 custody for parents that have equal rights, it will be 182.5 nights a year. So yeah, That's what they gotta have. So if you think about how many days in a week, depending on it, yeah. That means they'll be going over to his house or their house 2 or 3 days out of the week, which would technically give them 50-50 custody. So they don't want that shit. Yeah.
She
They
gonna
don't
cut
want
that off.
Yeah, she don't want that shit.
The minor child of him asking to spend the night with dad. He's saying he misses his brother. He misses spending time
Well,
with
Ashley
dad.
Walters
So
on it. Go ahead, Ashley, with
I
that
think
big
it's
ass
2 day
forehead.
chunk at a time.
Well, I think
you
she's
know, one overnight, 2
the
overnights would be
guardian ad litem.
reasonable.
Yeah, she
And
part
then
of
as far
JLC, but
as
she
the New
trying
Year's
good not to
Eve
be.
and New Year Day schedule, we could do it similar to Christmas Eve
She
and
one of them
Christmas
undercover
on
JLC
Christmas
members.
Day.
You get her pregnant and she goes full strength.
Oh yeah, sure. You gonna get your ass locked up.
That's a fact.
Okay, can you say that one more time for me, Ms. Walter?
Yes, Your Honor. I said that the one overnight, I believe, is very unreasonable, as a minor child has texted dad and asked for overnights with dad. He's saying that he misses his brother, which we do have that text message. I do believe that 2 night overnight would be a great start, or 3, whatever the court is comfortable with. And as far as New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, doing it similar to Christmas, the Christmas schedule.
Okay.
Ooh, she
And
cold
Your
with
Honor,
it.
if I may, also, if we are gonna go back into overnights for Christmas break, are we also gonna go into overnights for regular visitation? Or would the court like us to come back before that?
Of course, you want him to come back.
With the
Oh,
child
Miss Cook get
afterwards,
mad.
and then we'll figure out how he feels and kind of feel go back with.
I know it. She wants him to come back so he can play. Guess what? More court costs.
Try to make sure he's comfortable.
Sounds great, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna do 2 days at a time. So after the 25th at 12, the next exchange will happen on the 28th at excuse me.
And excuse me, Your Honor.
No, don't you ask no question,
My
nigga.
apologies for interrupting. I do have one concern.
Okay,
that
what's
new
your
nigga she
concern?
around. That new nigga she
With
with.
Miss Cook,
Don't be
she
smarter than what you're supposed to be, bro.
we
You
had
gonna fuck it up.
we had a verbal disagreement
Oh, nigga.
where we were getting
There you go.
haircuts.
He done.
And
he fucking it up. Shut up.
She kind of embarrassed my son, and it was time for me to get him. And of course, we were running late. And I texted her, and she made the comment, and I was like, "What am I gonna do? Something? I'm his daddy." And she's telling him he doesn't have a father.
Oh,
And
goddamn.
I don't want these kind of comments.
Look at her face.
Going around my
She
son.
big in a motherfucker too.
I have no idea what you just said to me.
What do you mean you don't have?
Can you hear me?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute.
We told him he fucked up. He had it in him. He had the green light. Now he didn't wear yellow. He about to go to red.
No, I get that. I get he fucked up by speaking. He shouldn't have never said shit. But the concern he had is actual legitimate concern. Bitch, don't be telling him he ain't got no goddamn father. What you doing? You creating animosity between me and my son because you want to be a dumbass. Because now you're putting the child in predicament where he has to pick mother or father. And for this judge to be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. What? What do you mean you don't know what the fuck you're talking about? He spoke clear fucking English, bitch. Stop playing. Why don't you just say, hey, mother, don't you act like that in front of the child. Y'all both parents together. Motherfucker, act like it. All you have to say. Let's see what the whole says.
I can hear you. I just didn't. It was just kind of disjointed. I don't know what you.
Miss Cook is telling my son that he does not have a father, and
Okay,
she'll
and
make
when
sure.
you got to give me context. When was this? Where were
She told you, gave you context, bitch.
Same room.
They get your homegirl.
Me and my son were getting our haircuts on a Friday.
So hold on. He has to repeat himself because he spoke clear and utter English to your dumb ass.
Well, you know the JFC coming out of it.
Boy, stop. This is ridiculous right here, boy. This is fucking ridiculous.
And I guess she forgot that I was supposed to get him, and she's yelling and screaming and telling him he doesn't have a father.
Yelling and screaming where?
We were on the phone, and so instead of engaging with her, I just hung up the phone on her because I'm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You're not supposed to be talking to her anyway.
Okay. Yelling and screaming in front of the child, or just you?
In front of the child and in front of witnesses.
Okay, how is that if she's on the phone?
She was on speakerphone.
He'll bring me the phone and he'll feel like he's in trouble. And I'm trying to reassure him that he's not in trouble.
Mr. Hickson, listen to my question. How is it she cussing
He fucked up
and embarrassing on the phone? How is that? Did you
You can't be embarrassing on the phone?
Yes, it was on speaker.
Why?
Because he'll bring me the phone
on
and
speakerphone.
He'll put it on speaker. He
not fucking hard. This is not.
The question is, why is she doing all that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, Nick.
It's nothing to do with him. He ain't had nothing to do with it. She
No,
had
I'm
something
talking
to do
about
with
the
it.
judge, dog. The judge didn't ask her why the fuck is she saying that.
Oh, of course you're not gonna ask her that.
And another part is she didn't ask that bitch all that questions when she was talking about the baby having to run in the street. Why are you parking on that side of the street? You see what I'm saying? The JFC ain't shit. Tangela, bitch ass.
Yeah, that's foul.
Next time, do that
so
that you won't. You can't have other people listening in on it. All you have to do is take it off speaker.
And stop
particularly him. He
Oh,
shouldn't even hear the
so
exchange
what it
between
is?
the both.
It's okay. So what you're saying, right? It's okay for her to cuss him out. As long as there's no one there to witness it on the phone.
It's not even that, Tom. It get worse than that. You approving the brainwashing.
That's what I'm saying. I already got that part.
You're part of the JFC. What we expect?
Yeah, it's just bad. It's not a bad look, Tangela.
Of you. I'll deal with the type of exchange you have.
I don't like your braids.
You got to stop it from the get and not have him hear that, because that's unnecessary. You just take the phone.
How about y'all to stop saying it?
Well, it's being said to him also, because he'll just feel sad, and he doesn't want to disappoint his mother.
Look at
He
her.
doesn't want to disappoint me. And
okay, Mr. Hickson, today is not the day. Okay.
What?
Wow.
Okay. I'm not even gonna try to guess, because both of you, there's no way one kid could be saying the exact opposite to each of you. Okay. Or if he's doing it because he is trying to please both of you, which is the reason why I need a guardian lineup to kind of figure it out. Okay. Right now, let's just kind of focus on getting it done. Okay.
God damn, the JFC vicious.
Is you bring up other things, and when you start giving me information that's inconsistent with things, then that means I got to start reacting to it. Okay.
OG, is this transparency?
I really just want it.
Like a motherfucker.
This bitch just said she don't want to have to do her job.
Like a motherfucker. And like I say, you can't make this shit up, bro. That's why I said you gotta let it play out like Tom. Look, she telling on herself. Let her tell on herself. We know
She literally just said she don't want to have to do her motherfucking job.
Take that photo, put her on the list, LA. She on the list. We need to put her in the database.
We got a database going.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple
I
people
don't these motherfuckers, nigga, for real.
That's a fact. There's a couple bitches in the supermarket I got to put on that goddamn list too.
God damn.
To get this exchange done, rather than trying to deal with those things that are between the two of you right now. Okay.
What?
Oh.
All right.
Wait a minute. What? That's literally the reason why they there, so you can deal with the things that's between them two.
This exchange without both of you even talking to each other, if possible. Okay.
That's amazing.
You could just send each other a text. All right. So we don't have to deal with that. Now, the 28th at noon. 2 days after that would be.
That's crazy.
I blame it on the man.
So the 31st. If we exchange on the 31st.
You gave him to me.
The 31st.
Yeah.
So mom would get the.
Bro, this goddamn judge is so damn stupid.
The child back to dad on the 31st.
No, bitch. Why you think the lady up there at the top was telling you, nigga, it's another holiday? Why would you give the baby back on the 31st?
Going into New Year's Day. And then you was exchange at noon on New Year's Day.
What?
She's only letting them have them for 2 days at a piece,
All right,
not
and then
3.
everything. Oh, let me see. School starts that following week. So 1, 2, and then you'll exchange on January 4th at noon.
He goes to school on the 3rd. They go back January 3rd.
I thought they went back on the 9th. Okay,
Look at
maybe I'm on my
JSC.
son's my college son's routine. Sorry, I think it was the 9th. Okay, all right then. Everything will go back. So at noon, then everything.
First off, I have never heard of kids going to school on the 3rd. Usually they go to school on like the 7th, the 8th, some shit around there. They never go back right after fucking New Year's, like this next. I've heard it when. Shit me. But that's no, not even then, because they usually take away one of those stupid ass holidays or make it a half day or some stupid shit. Especially if they get snow days. Now I remember in Texas they did have the snow days that they needed to recoup. So that was it.
Yeah, but that don't even make sense because most people either going on. Some people go on vacations and shit. So don't let the niggas. I thought it was like the 8th or the 9th, but
that's what I said. 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. Never on the 3rd, or that's like going to school on the 2nd. Come on now. But whatever. It's Georgia. It's always fucked up there.
Okay.
I can say snow days is bullshit.
Crazy case. The judge granted the overnight stays, allowing the father to have overnight stays with his child.
I don't want to hear your recoup. You shut the fuck up. This bitch is treacherous right here. Hey, don't go to Georgia and have kids. Oh my God, Georgia and Texas is the worst. Oh, Georgia, Texas, and Michigan. No, we can't leave Michigan off that list. God damn.
And California.
Oh yeah, or California.
Basically, telling y'all don't have no kids.
I ain't say that, but
shit don't seem like you safe nowhere.
Well, you know. All right, I think we're gonna go to Michigan. You know how much I love Michigan. All right, dad seeks attorney's fees after mom files frivolous proceedings. God, first off,
this motherfucker here, man.
White man about to get
it. He trying to trigger somebody. That's what he trying to do.
I don't know what the hell.
Yo. Look at that third neck right there. God,
you know that baby
damn,
retarded as a motherfucker.
Ooh-wee. All right, let's listen to Judge Burkham.
Which one of y'all think slept with Miss Wilson?
We're gonna have to go with the dude with the I was gonna say with the glasses, but with the regular flannel shirt. Yeah, the flannel shirt nigga. All the way to the right.
He hit that over there, huh? Okay.
Yeah. He hit that. It ain't this dude with not the attorney. He can't even get his tie straight. His tie is fucked up. Oh my God, his tie looks horrible.
We got 2 losses already, boy. These niggas is fucking up.
3. What you talking about 2? We got 3 losses.
Well, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Shit.
Well, no, Lord, first. I probably would have did that first one. I ain't gonna lie.
No. Oh my God, with the long nipples. Oh no, this is crazy.
They hit the pillowcase. Yeah, I would have. Yeah. I went Zoma on that one. I was like, for the Zoma move, I can save them.
Yeah. OG said he would have gave her 90%, huh? Oh man. God, all right.
Fees on both of them as a result of frivolous pleadings filed by the defendant here.
This matter is before the court on the defendant's objection to the referee recommended order. Ms. Wilson, you can proceed.
My objection obviously has to do with the fact that the evidence that I submitted to the court was not properly scanned in. He had referee Croto had no paperwork that I had given to the clerk's office in any logical order. I have no idea what did actually end up on his desk and what ended up not being on his desk to be able to correct the situation. Nor am I versed in Zoom to be able to screen share. I told him, I was like, okay, next time we get together for a hearing date, I will obviously have perfected those skills in order to make sure that he has the proper documentation. I'm able to present that to both the plaintiff and him during proceedings.
Ma'am, you understand that in the notices and the whole thing on the Zoom, it tells you that you're responsible for those documents, and you're responsible for making sure that you are able to screen share those and present those to the court.
That wasn't ever on my screen. That warning was never
You're
on my
lying,
screen.
bitch. You're lying.
Well, it's your responsibility as a party. It's no different than Mr. Vollmerine. If he wanted to present something and he couldn't do it at the hearing, it's nobody's responsibility but his. So in your case, it's your responsibility to make sure that those are able to be shared and presented to the court.
Okay.
That was a nice try with the fucking. Hold on, let me pause this shit. This fat hefty heifer, the goddamn plastic bag looking bitch. She just tried to. I'm not well versed in Zoom, bitch. Google that shit on how to share. It's not that fucking hard. I guarantee you, it's a fucking share button on it. Matter of fact, let me look it up. Let me look up Zoom real quick. I ain't fucked around with Zoom in forever in a goddamn day. But I know it's on my, well, it used to be on my phone. I don't know about now. Oh, there it is, Zoom. Yeah, there's a fucking share button on it. What the fuck are they talking about? It's not that hard. Get the fuck out of here. These motherfuckers be.
Is he a part?
No.
He ain't a part? Okay. He ain't even associate, no nothing. He ain't confide in him or nothing. So he on it. Okay. I'm just making sure now.
No,
I don't want to flip on you. Okay, I'll just make sure I don't want to flip on you now.
All right.
To that, like, this documentation was not properly scanned in by the clerk's office anyway, so he had no way of even knowing what I was.
Damn, those 3 necks is killing me, dog.
Either way.
Again, it's your responsibility.
Okay, so when I hand in the paperwork to the court for evidence, for submission of evidence, and he does not receive that documentation after it's out of my hands, there's nothing I can do about that particular line of evidence submission.
I don't. You can do. You can, as you already acknowledged, you can do the screen share. You can present. I don't know if this hearing was in person or not. I assume it wasn't.
It was via Zoom. Sorry.
Okay. So, but it's your responsibility to make sure that those get submitted at the time of the hearing. Because what will happen when you submit documents to the clerk's office, it's not unusual. Parties submit voluminous documents, and yet they may use a fraction of those documents at the hearing. Just they determine that they're not useful or that they don't want to admit them, etc. And so it's your responsibility to make sure that that gets done properly. So go ahead.
Also, there was the referee in camera interview. Do we have access to that interview?
An in-camera interview is privileged and confidential. We do not have, it is not shared by anyone. It's not to leave that.
Hey, he a smart man.
room.
Sue this bitch.
So the
Sue
parties,
this.
the attorneys,
Don't
even
don't say
myself,
nothing.
will
He
never
could be good.
find out what.
Hey, it ain't for me to speak. It's for my lawyer too. That's what I pay him
The
for.
next issue is the fact that referee Crotos had stated in previous proceedings that he disliked breaking up testimonies from witnesses. So I did not subpoena 2 of the witnesses
That's
that
your
I was going
fault.
to have to recall due to that fact that he had stated that displeasure in that. In the last day, it was forced closing. The closing statements was demanded, even though the paperwork was not correct. I told him that I would learn how to submit the paperwork.
You still ain't learned how to do it.
Zoom screen and everything, but there was no chance at all for me to counter an expert witness. I have no idea what he admitted to, not ever calling me back, never contacting me, and there was no opportunity for me to rebut his testimony as an expert witness.
You called,
You're not
didn't
an
you
expert.
call a CPS worker and had that person testify?
I had the one person, yes.
Okay, so you know how to get somebody to testify then, correct?
Yeah, and I was not afforded the opportunity to
Yeah.
get evidence for an expert against an expert witness. He testified.
There was a hearing on May 12th, and then
Mhm.
again
Should have been a
August
contempt of court.
3rd.
That could have been a
You could have
contempt of court right
subpoenaed
there.
an expert for
Get
either
ass
of
locked
those
up.
particular hearings.
Yeah.
And I would have if I knew what the plaintiff's expert witness was going to testify about.
You can't just say, well, geez, they've presented their witnesses and now I think I need an expert. That's not how trials work, ma'am. You have to have your witnesses present and available for testimony.
And I understand that.
Oh, you
However,
don't.
the simple fact is the expert witness that the plaintiff called would not contact me back.
You don't have
And
to.
I have no
That's his
idea
witness.
what he's going to witness against. So therefore I have no recourse as to
Okay,
this
he's
is
just
the
slow.
expert witness that I would call
Give that man his money.
to counter his testimony.
The other party's experts are not required to contact you back. They're not required to have any communication with you. They're the other party's witnesses. They're the
Absolutely.
other party's expert, and they testify at trial. And you have to prepare your case, just as Mr. Vollmerine had to prepare his case, and present the case as best you can. You can't, if you wanted to have, let's say, a information, or you wanted to have forewarning as to what the expert was going to testify, you could have had that expert take a deposition, and you could have went through all of that testimony at that time in preparation for your hearing.
With the witness who does not get back to anyone, including the CPS witness.
You subpoena the person and they are required to show up for their deposition. Or if you subpoena them, they're required to show up for the hearing. So obviously you have a disadvantage a little bit because you're representing yourself, but that's
on you
responsibility
too.
that you take on when you represent yourself. And
Absolutely.
So that's unfortunate. Anything else?
Yeah, the wording that the referee put for the attorney fee section, last page, third paragraph, it implies that I'm to pay all attorney fees.
Absolutely.
In that the show cause hearing, which is what the entire custody case is the show cause. He didn't specify it was the show cause for contempt of court or if it was the show cause for the entire situation.
Well, you was found in contempt of court too.
Mr. Vollmerine, what's your response?
She did not put that in her objection, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Vollmerine?
I guess I'll just add to that. There were two competing show causes. I asked for attorney's fees on both of them as a result of frivolous pleadings filed by the defendant here. So my interpretation was that it applied to both of those.
Okay. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Well, is this in response to all of what she was saying? Or
in response to everything.
Okay. I guess as far as the other items go, I think the court pretty well hit on it, and I also will primarily rely on my pleadings there, but it was the defendant's responsibility to subpoena her witnesses and to prepare her documents and exhibits for trial. She has shown an ability to do so in the past and just chose to not do so this time.
Absolutely.
And so I'd just like to reiterate, I'd like attorney's fees for having to appear for this motion as well.
Okay, thank you. Anything else, Ms. Wilson?
Apparently not.
This about to come out.
Okay. Well, in this case, the court did have an opportunity to review the ruling of the referee. He did make a very thorough factual and legal decision in this particular matter. He did address and found issues of credibility to be substantial in this matter, as well as finding that the established custodial environment was with the plaintiff in this case. And as a result, the court, after I reviewed that and thoroughly reviewed it, the court could not determine that the referee made either a factual or legal error in this matter. So the court is going to deny the objection in this matter, and that will conclude the case. And
I do have something that's slightly off topic.
No one cares, bitch. Pay that motherfucking man.
Office. if you wanted to hear about it.
Well, if it doesn't go to the objection, I don't care to hear about it because it's not before the court today.
So the fact I have somebody else's information from their court date and their rulings and their custody case in my envelope sent to my home isn't concerning.
Well,
No.
that obviously
Why are you looking at it?
always of a concern, but it doesn't affect these particular proceedings. And what you need to do is you'll need to file a complaint with the front of the court because they would have been the ones that sent that out to you. So you can file a complaint with them.
Okay.
Court will end this matter at 10:46 a.m. You're free to go. Have a good day.
Your Honor, real quick, my attorney sees, was that denied?
I'm denying that at this point. Yeah.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you.
I can't stand these fuckers, man.
The
Fucking-
fact that she just said somebody else
Can
in jail
cops
came to
assume
the
a
house and she
container
opened up
has
a
a
federal
gun in
letter
it?
to somebody else that didn't have her name on it. It was crazy as shit.
Oh, they quick to fucking make men pay fucking attorney's fees and court costs. This bitch is filing frivolous fucking lawsuits and he has to go hire an attorney. He can't get his attorney's fees back, man. Get the fuck out of here. Man, I'm telling you. I better learn to stay away from these bitches, dog.
No, that's a white woman too. You said white women don't do that.
It was white on white. That's why.
He said white don't do that to black.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a lot too, but we won't let that go.
All right, well, show it to me. Give me one case where it's at.
Eventually we'll run into it. Don't worry about it.
I'm still waiting on it, OG.
Yeah. Believe me, it's gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it, sir.
It's too many of those marriages out there that needs TPOs.
Sir, I'm still waiting on it.
We're gonna see it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, when you can find one and send it to me.
I don't know, sir. That's not my thing. I'm gonna let you find one. Probably ran across a couple of them, just ain't showed them.
No, sir. No, sir.
You can't find one, huh, Tom?
Not one.
Never happened, huh?
Never happened, dog. I ain't seen it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
anomaly. You know what I'm saying? It didn't broke the matrix.
I try to tell you, the white and black go together like glue. Goddamn, what we doing?
Elmer's glued too, man. Okay, I see you.
Yeah. All right. So this one is a dad is seeking to defeat the presumption of paternity based on their marriage. So this bitch was out there hoeing. All right. Yeah.
Is who she looks at as dad.
The state typically would ask for
okay,
DNA testing, but typically we also don't have the presumed father participate in any fashion. So if this court finds that the evidence presented by Mr. Berkey and Ms. Ryan is sufficient to go forward and exclude him from the case, the state will just ask that we reset and order DNA testing for Mr. Williams.
All right, let's go.
Judge, I would join the court in that. As the court is well aware, it is a presumption. It's a presumption that can be defeated with testimony. And I don't think I need to remind the court that witnesses are presumed to be competent. For the record, the gentleman who is here is the respondent in another matter in his divorce action with my client, Ms. Ryan. For the record, their cause number is 24 DFAM 346678 out of the 264th. And in that, that divorce has not been finalized. There was one child born of, and that is the child we're addressing here. So we're respectfully asking the court to defeat the presumption for the husband. Again, you have two matters pending, so that's why we've asked this individual to be here.
All right, thank you.
This time, I would call my client, Ms. Ryan.
Yes.
Ma'am, would you state your name, please?
Alexandria Ryan.
And you are the same Alexandria Ryan that was called to court today in this establishment case. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you are the mother of, is it Riley Lynn Williams?
Correct. Yes.
At the time the child was born, were you presently married? Were you married to Mr. Berkey?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why does the child and the mother have, well, fuck it. Every last one of them in the courtroom have different last names. The child's last name is Williams. The mother's last name is Ryan. She was married to Mr. Berkey. And the child doesn't have Mr. Berkey's last name. So someone out here lying. Okay. All right. Do you think he's a part of JFC, sir?
The judge?
Yes, sir. Mr. Ryan Nelson. Nelson, yeah. Michael Nelson. I said Ryan.
Yeah.
You do? Okay. What about you, OG?
I'm starting to think it. I don't know. Because I said I'm thinking it, bro. Really? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! This nigga's out of line. Yeah, he might be in there, dog.
Damn. Y'all niggas trifling, dog. He ain't part of no goddamn JFC, dog. The black man.
Yeah, that don't mean shit.
It's a black man. He can't be a part of JFC, especially being in Texas. And I'm gonna tell you why he ain't part of JFC. And that presumption of this lawyer, Mr. Gaunt, is not going to be able to defeat the presumption of marriage. I mean, presumption of paternity, because simple fact is, Mr. Burke is a white man. Okay. And we all know the black man and the white man will always see eye to eye when it comes to these white women.
But it was a black man up there. He'd be a part of JFC.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Okay, gotcha. I see where you're going with it.
All right. So let's see what happens.
And he is the same individual that is present today in court. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Now, it's also my understanding that you have filed a divorce with Mr. Berkey. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And although you are presently married to Mr. Berkey, are you telling the court, both in this action and also in your divorce action, that there was one child born, and that is the same child, Riley, correct?
Correct.
But you are also going to testify, not only in this court, but also in your divorce proceeding, that Mr. Berkey is not the father of Miss Riley Williams. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
I show on the styling of both cases that there is a last name Williams. Who do you believe the father of that child, Riley, is?
Justin Williams.
Okay. This is the same Justin Williams that was called to court today. Is that correct?
Correct.
If the court finds it appropriate, and obviously you and I have gone over this a little bit before court today about what the presumptions are when a child is born of a marriage, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And you understand that Texas doesn't have legal separation. You are still married to Mr. Berkey, and the court has to entertain testimony today regarding the presumption that the husband, that is Joshua Berkey, is the father of this child. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Are you asking the court to find freely and voluntarily, without any coercion against you, are you asking the court to find that Joshua is not the father of this child?
Correct.
You understand that if you testify to that and the court agrees with you and finds cause for that, that you cannot go back and then say, well, I've changed my mind, or, actually that relationship didn't work out, so now I want to go back and go after some other individual. You understand that?
No, I understand. We have been separated for 7 years.
Damn. Okay. And you sort of touched on what my next questions would be. When the child was born, was Joshua present?
No.
At the birth? Okay. Was Mr. Williams present?
Yes.
Okay. I hate to ask a woman who just delivered a child this, but I'm going to ask you to go back in time for just a moment. When you were I presume it was in the hospital, were you given paperwork regarding Riley as far as a birth certificate or any other paperwork?
Yes, I was.
Do you recall what that paperwork was, ma'am?
I know the Social Security paperwork, the birth certificate paperwork. Justin tried to sign the birth certificate, and the nurse told him no, because I was still technically married and he was not allowed to sign.
Okay. Do you recall, did they give you, somebody at the hospital, did they give you any other paperwork regarding establishing paternity on Riley?
No.
Okay. Is it your testimony, again, is it your testimony that Joshua is not and cannot possibly be the father of this child?
Joshua is not and cannot possibly be the child of Riley, or the father of Riley.
Okay, passed in state.
Ms. Bond got your witness.
Your Honor. And ma'am, how old is Riley?
She is a little under a year and a half.
And ma'am, you said you and Mr. Berkey were separated for 7 years?
We have been separated for 7, yes.
When specifically was the last time you saw each other prior to Riley's birth?
7 years ago.
We're not the witness yet, Mr. Berkey. Just a moment. Thank you. That's okay.
Ms. Ryan, could you please repeat that?
What's going on?
About 7 years ago.
And to this day, ma'am, does Riley consider Mr. Berkey or any other person her father?
The person that I will be eventually getting married to is
That
who
bitch
she
a
looks
hoe.
at as dad.
And that person is not Mr. Williams, whom the state is asking to be adjudicated as father?
No.
Wait a fucking minute.
Talk to her.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So you got Mr. Berkey, Mr. Williams, and some other guy that she's messed this bitch out here hoeing, dog. Damn. Y'all got it that bad, OG? In LA?
Oh shit!
Shit, me. Y'all got
I ain't
bitches
got no problem.
that got multiple niggas out here in these streets, dog. God damn. Ooh, wait. Shit. Oh, yeah, man. She busy than the motherfucker, dog. Damn.
Right past this witness.
Anything on redirect, Mr. Gaunt?
No, ma'am, I don't believe. Well, I'm sorry. No, Your Honor. Let me.
Go ahead. That last part just kind of got the hair stood up on the back of my neck.
I tried to tell you he ain't part of JFC. Even that nigga said, wait a minute, hold up, bitch. You out here hoeing like that? God damn. That's fucked up. You got the judge out here saying you out here fucking up, man. That's crazy. Ooh-wee.
Let Mr. Berkey take a DNA test. This sounds like it's getting ready to get complicated. So, but I'll go ahead and let you try to let you readdress Ms. Ryan. Thank you.
Ms. Ryan, again,
Yes.
Are you asking the court to find, after your testimony, are you asking the court to find that for the presumption that Mr. Berkey is not the father of this child?
Mr. Berkey is not the father of this child.
Okay, Judge, that's all I
Justin
have.
Williams is the father. He
Judge,
was
that's
part
all.
of her life up until a couple months ago.
Okay, Judge, I think we're kind of losing our. Hopefully, preserve record. I have no other questions of this witness.
Any other questions of Ms. Ryan, Ms. Mungat?
No, Your Honor.
All right,
I'm
Mr. Gaunt, call your
confused.
next witness, please.
I'm
Joshua
confused
Berkey.
too.
Mr. Berkey, you're muted again, so please unmute. Thank you.
I'm here.
Thank you. You may proceed, Mr. Gaunt.
Okay.
So
Mr. Berkey, you've
Okay,
heard the
so she
So she basically wants somebody else to be the father. Why she not
Yeah.
showing her face?
because she ashamed of her whorism. Okay, so she doesn't want Mr. Williams is the father, but she don't want him to be the father. She wants the dude that she's about to marry to be the father.
He's a fool.
You goddamn fool. And she's still married to Mr. Berkey.
Oh my God.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Y'all got it out there like that? Mayo, goddamn.
No, sir. This a
LA?
white woman. This a white woman, sir. This a white woman. Yeah. You want to skip over that little tidbit, huh?
I don't know what she is. I can't see it. She's a black screen right now, sir.
Yeah, that's a whole white woman, sir. Don't start
Probably
that
is
shit.
a whole. I think she mixed with something like Latino or something. She looked Latino to me. Yeah, I don't see her name as Alex.
Shut that shit up. Shut that shit up, sir. I knew you was gonna go there.
I didn't even see it till now, but okay.
Testimony from what is
Don't start that dumb shit.
present, your spouse, you're in the middle of getting a divorce. If I had asked you,
that's a whole white woman.
question, would your answers be the same?
Yes.
You are Joshua Thomas Berkey, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you are telling the court freely and voluntarily that you are not the father of Riley Lynn Williams?
Correct.
Okay. And as I understand it, then you and my client have been separated for quite some time. Is that correct?
That baby gonna be fucked up.
Again, sir, how long? When was the last time y'all saw each other? When's the last time y'all lived as husband and wife? Let's start there.
I'd say 2018 is mid-July 2018. Last time I seen her.
Damn, that's a long time.
And then since that time in 2018 until today, when's the last time you saw my client?
Haven't.
I'm sorry, say again.
I haven't seen her.
Okay. Do you recall
Hold on,
at any
this
point in time
motherfucker.
have you been presented with any paperwork, any legal documents from the state or from anybody else, including my client, asking that you be adjudicated or asking to make a finding on paternity on this child?
No, I've just received the divorce papers or whatnot.
Okay, it was a poorly worded question. What I mean is,
That
have you
was
received
poorly
anything,
worded
for
in
example,
the
from the
motherfucker.
Attorney General's office asking you about paternity on Riley?
No.
Have you received anything from a health insurance company or from the
good
hospital where she
question.
might have been born or whatnot? You haven't received any of that paperwork?
No, sir.
Okay. And again, are you also asking, basically on grounds of impossibility, are you asking the court to find that this child, you are not the presumed father and in fact are not the father of this child?
No, I'm 100% not the father of this child.
Pass the witness to state.
I have a question. I have a question.
Thank
I have
you,
a
Your Honor.
question. I want to say this. I know I've seen in Michigan, if they are married, they are automatically presumed the father of the child and would have to go to court just like he's doing right now to be, what it said, defeat the presumption of paternity. Like, yes, I guess, damn, I guess it's the same thing that happens in Texas. That's crazy. That's insane. Man, you shouldn't have to fucking have to go to court, because if they make him pay court costs because this bitch is a whore, ooh wait. So who pays court costs in this instance? Is it her? Because the court ain't gonna let no one not have the bill. Someone footing this bill for court. I wonder. I'd be fucked up if they try to make this man pay for pay for fucking the court costs. But we'll see.
Mr. Berkey, you appearing today was completely voluntary, correct?
Yes.
And so until you were requested to appear, you didn't know that the state of Texas had named you in our pleadings as a presumed father, someone we think, well, someone who could be dad, but in this case is not, correct?
Correct.
And so, sir, do you, was there anything else you wanted the court to consider at this time? Thank you, sir. Your Honor, I pass this witness.
All right, Mr. Gunn, anything on redirect, sir? You muted, sir.
Nothing further unless I can address the court directly, just for a moment. Nothing.
I was gonna go ahead and you have no other witnesses at this time, correct?
That is correct, Judge. I would like to address the court for a moment, but yes, that is correct. No other witnesses.
All right, then. Ms. Bond, got any other witnesses from the state?
None, Your Honor.
All right, then I'll let this address be the address and closing statements. So however you want to call it, Mr. Gunn. I'll start with you and then go to the
Yeah, I seen that too. I seen that too. It happens a lot in Michigan.
What I note on the state's filing dated April 19th, where it indicates that the state denies that Joshua Berkey is the biological father of these children. Obviously, my client is present. Mr. Williams was served and filed notice and has not appeared. Again, based on what amounts to impossibility, as the court I'm sure is well aware, the presumption is only that, just a presumption. For the record, I do not represent Mr. Berkey. I represent Ms. Ryan. But again, given the length of time between these two and their desire to extinguish their legal relationship through that divorce, and the fact that there were no other children of that marriage, for what that may be worth. Again, I think the testimony is clear. Mr. Berkey's here of his own accord, and my client has freely named this other individual. The state has tried to serve this individual. He's filed notice. For our purposes today, again, I would ask that the court make a finding that the presumption of paternity toward Mr. Berkey has been defeated by the testimony here. I certainly understand the state has a vested interest in establishing paternity, And again, I believe the testimony is that Mr. Williams is the only one that could be the father of this child. Whatever else may be going on in my client's life, the biological physics of this are that Mr. Berkey is not the father. We would ask the court to find accordingly.
Okay.
Your Honor, nothing different from my opening statement. I ask the court to consider what's been presented and rule appropriately.
All right, Ms. Gunn, normally I would go ahead and do that, but this one looks like it's getting ready to get messy. I'm not sure if this guy's going to cooperate going forward. We may have to do the default where he doesn't show up for his DNA test 3 times, all that. That's just scared the daylights out of me, and that's going to take months for us to get through that part of this matter. So, and I can get Mr. Berkey seems like he's cooperative. He can get a DNA test sometime this month and be eliminated, and he and Miss Ryan can get their divorce, and you'll have the necessary documentation at that point that he's not the dad. You can present that to the district court, and I can go and the state can present it here, and we can eliminate him 100% without running into anything that's going to be problematic. Because right now it sounds like this is really getting ready to get problematic. Because I'm understanding from Miss Ryan and that she and the alleged father are not,
she out there hoeing, dog.
Well, not in the best of places right now. So at this time, Mr. Berkey, you have a problem taking a DNA test. It's a mouth swab, sir. It won't take you that long. You have a problem doing that, sir?
No, sir, not at all.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem because we've read the whole shit where they said that just having a DNA test doesn't mean you're the father of the fucking child. So what's the point of needing that shit right now? The bitch said he wasn't the father. He ain't seen that whole goddamn 7 years. The fuck they needed? Oh my god! And I guarantee he gonna have to pay for that goddamn DNA test. Anyone want to bet? Fuck God.
That part, your part of the case, Ms. Ryan and Mr. Berkey, it sounds okay, but the other part is, it sounds problematic. So, anyway,
Judge, if I may.
Yes, sir.
Judge, I don't mean to add more to this, but it's my understanding Mr. Berkey is out of state and I believe resides in Oklahoma. So if we're going to do a DNA test, I would ask that he be ordered. And I think we can do it pretty quickly because my client's local. She could go into 704. I would ask that Mr. Berkey be ordered. I'm putting a soft quote on that. He's been very cooperative. To go over to, I think it's Oklahoma DHS. I'm rusty, but anyway, or take a lab test or whatever and get that done ASAP. I know he's calling, I think, from work today. He was kind enough to be here, so.
All right, that'll work. I'll go ahead and let the state try to set that up and do it ASAP, or you folks can do one on the side if you want to, and get it done, and I'll accept that. But again, I want to get them through that divorce part as quickly as possible. It sounds like
Mayo, I'm not paying shit, Mayo. Fuck that.
This part of the case difficult, so we'll see. All right.
May I
I know Mr. Berkey to go ahead and take that test, and we'll get it set up ASAP. All right.
Judge, if I may, should they do that on their own? Would the court entertain simply receiving those results so we don't have to come back here and put in a holding pattern again?
All right, I'll go ahead and grant that. I'll grant them the opportunity to set it up through an appropriate lab and make sure they get the proper identification and the necessary paperwork to go along with it. And obviously, I will accept that. Okay.
Okay. Are we talking?
I am still going to go ahead and order a DNA test between Ms. Ryan and Mr. Williams on this one, because again, I got a straight feeling this person may not show up for those tests. So.
Well, and again, Your Honor, I think you're underlining my point, which is it's a presumption, and I'm not in the establishment business. I know the state is, but if we're talking DNA tests, are we talking going into something like any lab test now, or would a home test satisfy?
Let's make it official. Any lab test now. That's but they've been my go-to people for the last year. So and they're everywhere now. So
that was my question. If they're in Oklahoma or wherever, I'm gonna let the parties work it out through the state if they need to. But either way, I want to get this done ASAP.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm seeing right there is money.
7 years.
Young moolah, baby.
A period at the end of that sentence, and let's just go ahead and get it done. And again, I'll let y'all do it, and I'll go ahead and order the state to set up the DNA test between Miss Ryan and the alleged father, and they can go ahead and do an audit for Mr. Berkey also, just in case. But I'll go ahead, if y'all go ahead and set it up and get that one done. Obviously, the one with the state will become moot. Okay.
Judge, if I may, one last thing.
Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up.
My former agency has a lovely document called an AOP DOP. Would it be possible to issue one to Mr. Berkey, and assuming that he properly executes that, would his signature of the denial with my client's verified signature on the top per the document, would that satisfy the court?
No, I think I would need Mr. Williams on that document also.
Again,
okay, you're talking about the AOP, but the AOP with the has the presumed father, the alleged father, and the mom all signing off on that one. Is that what you're talking about?
That is what I'm talking about, but sir, Judge, what I'm wondering is, forgetting the DNA for just a moment, as the court is well aware, the state has an AOP DOP in their possession. And what I'm wondering is, would the court contemplate the state issues that AOP, my client as the bio mother signs it and says, of course, under penalty of perjury, this gentleman, Mr. Berkey, is not father. Mr. Berkey executes the DOP on the bottom. Now, I don't have the AOP from Mr. Williams, but short of a DNA, would that satisfy the court?
Okay, now let's go ahead and do the DNA test, Mr. Gann. I want to nail this, and I'm thinking that one might be again legally problematic because there's not an AOP right now. I'm assuming they tried to do it, and yeah. So when we get those in there with the presumed father on there, everybody needs to sign off on it. And again, I don't think Mr. Williams is going to do it at this point. So.
Should he do that, that would be lovely. But otherwise, I guess
if you get Mr. Williams to sign off on it along with both parties, we're good. So.
Understood.
All right. Anyway, let's see if we can get this one wrapped up, and I'll go ahead and write this one up, and we'll get these folks get their marriage taken care of, and we'll worry about the thing with Mr. Williams and Ms. Ryan once they get.
Yes, Ms. Ryan. Yes, Ms. Ryan. Hold on. Yes, Ms. Ryan, you're muted.
Still muted, ma'am.
Okay, so with all of this, can I not file my divorce paperwork now, or do I have to wait until the DNA test is in?
No.
Or you need to talk to your counsel about that, man. But your divorce paperwork's already filed. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but again, I'll let you talk to Mr. Gatton private on that one, man. So
and tone down the fucking attitude, bitch. You the hoe out here.
Mr. Berkey, you have any questions, sir?
Tone down that goddamn attitude with your sass ass.
Do the DNA test privately. Y'all can do it with the state. However y'all want to try to handle it, whichever's the fastest, and get y'all in the finalizing your divorce. And we'll go ahead and set up everything with Miss Ryan and the alleged father, Mr. Williams, on our side also. Anyway, everybody's excused at this point. Does the state have anything else, Ms. Bungat?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, I have a question for the state. Can Ms. Ryan go into 704 and with the child and start that process today or next couple of days? I assume she could.
So my colleague has already scheduled her, and there should it's actually set for. I can put y'all in a breakout room so that court can move on.
Okay. Yeah, move on. We don't want to hear you dumb motherfuckers talk no more.
All right, thank you. All right.
That old trifling trout mouth ass bitch over here got 17 fathers out there. Can I go on with my court divorce proceedings? Yeah, bitch. Should have been filed for divorce a long time ago. Or at least he should have too. I don't understand that. You know what? My brother's been married for over 20 years, and he ain't seen the baby mama of his kids and shit forever. And he got the kids. She done been in jail, every goddamn thing else. They ain't married no more. But shit, he's still married to that old trout mouth ass tramp. Whew. Oh yeah, that shit nasty too. She an Indian too. She goddamn wagon burner. Yeah, I said that she a wagon burner. I ain't scared of her. She can't fight. I seen her fight. It's trash. When I say, cause she a wagon burner? Oh yeah, I don't care. I'll call her wagon burner. She'll be all right. All right, here's another one. This is we got a new judge. Oh no, I don't know if that's a new judge. Hold on, never mind. No, that's just a different attorney. Never mind. I don't know who this judge is. No, yeah, I gotta see his face. Unhinged woman calls the FBI on a 71-year-old baby daddy. Damn. To make a report for sex trafficking. Oh my God. What the fuck? All right, look at you. Okay, well, let's get started.
In plenty time, this hearing is being conducted via Zoom. Present is Attorney Hassad Hamad, representing the plaintiff father, Edward Kind. Mr. Kind appears to be present with Mr. Hamad. In addition, defendant mother, Shimane Johnson, appears to be present. Is the child been returned to father, Mr. Hamad?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Johnson,
Yes, Your Honor.
where's the child at?
She is with my daughter while I'm doing this court hearing.
Well, until such time as there's an order entered by the court, if there's it's week on, week off parenting time. You just can't unilaterally change parenting time. If you feel the child's in danger, call protective services, call law enforcement. But absent that, the child needs to be returned to father.
I'm working with Child Protective Services as well as Hope Shores Alliances, their domestic violence coordination. And there's a lot of abuse going on in the home. I was living in the home with the father as well as the child, and the father has been abusive in front of the child towards me, as well as allowing sex offenders around the child still that are in the court order, previous court orders, to not be around the
I'm going to
child.
object to this testimony as it's not founded and
Right, Ms. Johnson, Mr. Walker, for the court, did your office receive any reports from protective services? Mr.
Oh, the front of the court has not received any recent reports.
Mr. Ahmad, has your client been contacted by protective services in the last 30 days?
No, Your Honor. Their protective services are not involved in this case. This is a repeat of 2022 and 2023, the same type of allegations that Ms. Johnson does all the time. She contacted the FBI last time and said he was a sex trafficker. This is always the same rhetoric. And back in February, this court heard that Ms. Johnson had overdosed, and that's where there was drug testing that was supposed to be done by Ms. Johnson, that the parties got back together to try to keep the family together and raise this child from February of this year until July. And in July, when they had an argument, Ms. Johnson decided to just walk away again, take the child, and he hasn't seen the child for 30 days. And that's not acceptable. Not every time Ms. Johnson decides she wants to alienate this father from his daughter, she chooses to do so. He's 71 years old, guy works every day, hardworking man, has never done any drugs in his life, and he wanted to keep Ms. Johnson under his purview and his care to make sure that if she was using, at least he would have control of that when Essence was with him, this minor, and she's not in a dangerous situation. Now we don't know where this child is. We don't know what he believes, that there was a guy she met online that she actually went up north and she stayed with for two weeks with this minor child. I have no idea who this guy is. There might be drug use. We don't know if she currently is positive for any type of drug use. Last time she was using crack cocaine under his house when he reported it. So there's a big concern here. And again, she's using this sex trafficking again. Now it's domestic violence, but she never called the police. They never came out and said and arrested my client for domestic violence. This is all new stuff that now she's going to bring up to this court, and it's unacceptable. She can't continue to use this court to effectuate her fraud upon this court and keep continuing with these lies. It's just unacceptable.
That was not me speeding his voice up. That was literally the way he talks. But this bitch out here smoking crack, dog. Her teeth is fucked up. That's what's wrong with her mouth. She been punched in the mouth a couple times. Yeah, she been punched in the mouth a couple times. Yeah. Why is the child with her daughter? Yeah, chimney. She been smoking like a chimney. Oh shit.
She's not using this court to do that. She's just on her own volition, is ignoring court orders, Mr. Ahmad. Ms. Johnson, the child needs to be returned to Mr. Kind today. Is there any reason why the child can't be
Your
returned at
Honor.
noon today? Ms.
All of
Johnson,
these,
you must file court orders. I know you got motion change custody, not set before the referee tomorrow. Mr. Ahmad, you aware there's a referee hearing tomorrow?
Your Honor, I would like that to be adjourned. The reason
not before this court, it's for the referee.
But I figured, oh, that's fine.
Mr. Kind can appear tomorrow at the referee hearing. Mr. Johnson, where's the child at right now? Is the child here in Monroe County?
She's in Westland, Michigan.
Okay, well, you ordered to bring that child down to Monroe, the return child to Mr. Kind at noon today. Right now it's 10:15, so you got a couple of hours. So where are you gonna bring the child back to Monroe? Where are you gonna meet?
Your Honor, I would like to have this session adjourned until I can
Ms.
get
Johnson,
some
we'll
type
give you
of
a date
legal.
to review this, but in the meantime, the child's gonna be with dad. So what do you need, 2 weeks?
The child is not safe with her father, and he also has a no occupancy permit listing on his home. The house is not safe there. I need legal help.
Your Honor,
Did you feel gone somewhere with your stupid ass?
Yeah, and that's why we left put the order on there. City of Taylor has put the order on there on 7/19.
Okay, Mr.
July
Ahmad, you aware,
19th.
is there some, is the municipality
Your Honor,
vacating or?
No, the city's coming out for an inspection. The house is in fine care. There needs to be a renewal of a certificate of occupancy. It's not a condemned home. Actually, it's in very great shape, more than people live normally, and she lived there for a long time, and she knows that there's no problems with this home. So this is
your bed?
this is
Is
another
your bed and
ploy.
bedroom for the child?
Yes, absolutely. There's
Right.
bedrooms.
Miss
Inside a
Johnson?
garage.
CPS
The,
Miss
the
Johnson.
bedroom is inside
Miss
a
Johnson.
garage. The child.
Miss Johnson, your order to return the child at noon today to Mr. Kind. You understand that? The only question is where are we
Yes.
going to meet?
Your Honor, because he is currently here in Dearborn, Michigan, she doesn't need to drive to Monroe. If the child's in Westland, they can meet at the Dearborn Heights Police Station, and they can exchange the child at the Dearborn Heights Police Station inside. So this way, there's no issues.
And Miss Johnson, will that work?
I would like to state something for the
We'll
record.
give you a date for
Please.
review. We can come back in a couple weeks. You can come back with an attorney. But Miss Johnson, can you meet at the
A
Dearborn
false ex parte
Heights
order
Police
to
Department
get
today?
custody is criminal.
Miss Johnson, is it okay
Yes.
to meet at the Dearborn Heights Police Department today?
I would like to say one thing for the record. A false ex parte order to get custody is criminal, and criminal complaints on the judge who violates the law can also be in place.
Oh, this bitch trying.
Okay, your comments so noted on the record, Miss Johnson. And where do you want to
Thank you.
meet today at noon? Is that okay to meet? It probably makes the most sense to meet at a police station. Miss Johnson?
I guess wherever Mr. Kind would like to meet, since it's not
Okay.
in the best interest of my child, it's in the best interest of Mr. Kind and what allegations he has made to the courts. I would like to do a drug test to prove that I'm not on drugs. I would like you to please order a hair test so I could prove that there's been no drugs. I would like you to send somebody out to his home to see that it is in the perfect condition that they say that it is in. Your Honor, I have been there. I've been through it. Mr. Kind is an abusive man. He has abused me in front of my child.
Right, that's why we're not going to be contact. We're not going to be contact. You meet at the police department. Meet at the police department. So we're going to put this over for a couple of weeks. You come back with an attorney, and you're offering to
Just
take a
one
drug
more
test,
thing,
Miss
Your Honor,
Johnson. Is
and I'm
that
sorry
correct?
to interrupt.
Miss Johnson, are you offering to take a
And
drug test?
how are we to know that he's going to stop putting sex offenders in the home with my child?
Oh, bitch.
Mr. Ahmad, with whom does Mr. Kind reside?
Would you stop?
Nobody. This is the same stuff she said in 2020.
Hold on. This is the problem. This fucking judge is an absolute fucking dirtbag to entertain anything this dumb bitch has said, considering it's the same allegations from 2022, even though that was 2 years ago. Doesn't fucking matter. It was unfounded then. It's going to be unfounded now. This is insane. After what? Does he have to entertain the shit that this bitch is saying? No. No, you don't have to put that shit on the record. You could tell her to shut the fuck up. It ain't her time to talk. That's what he should have said.
Acceptable.
Nope, that's not true.
Okay, Miss Johnson.
That's not true.
Miss Johnson, are you offering to take a drug test?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, court will order. We're going to put this over for a couple of weeks. When the court's going to order that Miss Johnson return the child to Mr. Kind today at 12 noon at the Dearborn Heights Police Department. You know where that's located, Miss Johnson?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Okay, so you meet there, and the child will remain with Mr. Kind till we come back. The child has been, the father's been denied the child since July 15th. Is that correct, Mr. Ahmad?
July 9th. That's
There's
correct.
an active.
Oh, that
CPS
bottom
case
row of
that's
teeth. Ooh!
prohibiting
Right.
me from returning the child to the
That bottom row of
That's
teeth
not
is
true. That's completely false.
Yes,
Miss
it is.
Johnson,
God, look, oh, she got braces. Oh, that shit nasty. That bottom row, no matter what it is, that bottom row is brown, dog. I ain't never seen no brown teeth besides little kids. God damn, and her nose is big. No, that bitch got a long ass nose, god dang. Ooh, wee. Jesus Christ.
I
Miss
have
Johnson,
the
the court's made a
paperwork
decision.
with
We're gonna set this in order. We're gonna put a review date in a couple of weeks. You needed 2 weeks in which to get the drug test done, a hair follicle drug
No,
test.
I can do it right now, today.
Okay, good. But you need some time. You want to talk with an attorney, correct?
I do need to talk with an attorney, but I do not think that it is in the best interest of the child to be returned to her father.
No one
The
asked you,
father is a
bitch.
sex offender that is on the property, and there's numerous drug activities and criminal activities that are going on his property. Mr. Hamadi could say that it's untrue all he wants, but he's not there. He did not live there with the
Look at the
child. The
fucking
child isn't even with her
beef.
father.
So, Mr. Ahmad, any objection to the court ordering that no other parties can reside in that home till we come back?
Why are you entertaining this shit?
Is that he resided? No. Yeah, that's fine, Your Honor.
All right, so the court will address that, Ms. Johnson. Again,
This is
the
a
order is
horrible
that you return
fucking
the
judge,
child
dog. I
to
can't.
Mr.
I
Kind
don't
today
like
at
him.
12 noon at the Dearborn Heights Police Department. Mr. Kind will have possession of the child until we come back to court in a couple weeks, which will give you a date in a mile. Ms. Johnson, you are to submit to a hair follicle test and provide the results to the court and to Mr. Ahmad when we come back, before we come back. And finally, the court will order that Mr. Kind not allow any other person to reside in the home until we come back. Determine who's else living in the home.
So once again,
And we
you're
have
going to
review
place
dates.
a child, a
August
3-year-old child
21st
with
at
a
9
sex
a.m.
offender.
Just
Oh,
a
now
minute,
he's a
Ms.
sex
Ms.
offender.
Johnson. Mr. Ahmad,
You're
are you available?
placing a child, a 3-year-old little girl with a sex offender family of known
August
sexual
21st, 9:45.
abuse
You available, Mr.
to
Ahmad?
children in the
Why
family.
are you
Yes, Your
allowing
Honor.
this
Is
to
that
continue
in
to keep
person
going?
or on Zoom?
Besides Zoom. So
Okay,
Ms.
that
Johnson,
works. I'll be there. August 21st at
The
9:30.
court's review is August 21st. 9:45 a.m.
That's fine.
So Ms. Johnson, make
So
sure the
you're
front
putting
court
a
has a valid
child with a
address
sex
so we
offender
can mail
once
you a
again,
copy of
Your
this
Honor.
order. All your objections are noted, Ms. Johnson. Make sure the front of the court, when you're in the courthouse today, go down to the front of the court, make sure they have Mr. Walker as your correct mailing address, so a copy of this order is mailed to you. Got it?
You
You want
have
to be
my
here
correct
August
mailing address.
21st
I've
at
received
9:45 a.m.
Your Honor, I also want to address if she's requesting an attorney and this court knows that there's a referee hearing tomorrow, it doesn't make sense that there's a hearing tomorrow when she's requesting an attorney.
It doesn't make, no,
She
I would
filed
like
the
to go in
motion
front
pro
of
per, Mr.
Jennifer
Ahmad.
Comrich.
So
All right.
the
Is that it?
referee may, in fact, put it over to, do you want to put everything over? Ms. Johnson, do you want to put your motion over before this court on August 21st at 9:45?
I would like to carry on with tomorrow being the day. I'm ready to go forward with this.
All right, all right.
And,
The referee, most
referee
likely,
seems-
Mr. Ahmad, will adjourn the matter to this court's docket August 21st, but we'll see. She wants to keep it on, and that's her motion in pro per, so maybe Mr. Kind can appear. And,
Okay, are those
if you choose not to appear, and just inform the referee, the court ordered that the mother return the child to the father today at 12 noon. Hopefully that's happened. Ms. Johnson, you need to comply with this court's order. It's very critical. So follow this court's order.
Yes,
Make
Your
sure the
Honor,
child
and
is
I
returned
think
She's
today.
not gonna follow through with it.
of the well-being of the child, the best interest of the
And that will
child is that is what you're supposed to be taking into consideration as a judge. That's your job. You're not
back
doing
with
that
an
with my little
attorney.
girl.
I'm back to the train August
You're
21st,
returning
Ms.
her to a
Johnson.
drug-infested
No one has
location
received any
with your
CPS
father,
reports.
as well as sex offenders in the home that live there.
Walker, any questions about the language of the order?
No, Your Honor, I believe I have it.
All right, that will conclude this hearing. You can all zoom out and do comply with this court's order, Ms. Johnson. The court does not want to hold you in contempt of court. And then, of course, that is the consequence if you fail to return that child.
I don't think she's following through with the court order. What do you think, babe? You think she's gonna follow through with the court orders? This bitch is definitely not following through with court orders. I'm telling you that right, motherfucking now.
New today.
Your Honor, I would
Okay.
also just indicate to Ms. Johnson that that's inside of the Dearborn Heights Police Department. This way, there's no safety concern to either party inside of the police department.
The
Okay,
safety
understand, Ms.
concerns are to
Johnson?
my child in the home with Mr. Kind and his sex offender son, Edward Clickard, who is a 13-year.
Right, Ms. Johnson.
That bitch got some big ass teeth. God damn.
Johnson,
He's a
Ms.
serial
Johnson.
rapist.
What's up with doing that wrong teeth?
This court is already ordered.
Hey, we already been talking about it.
Ms. Johnson. Ms. Johnson, if you can listen to the court
That's
has ordered
black.
that there will be no other person.
No,
in
those
that
are
home
braces.
between now
And her teeth are just brown, nigga.
She should get a Invisalign. That shit crazy.
That's it.
Yeah, her teeth
That will
fucked
conclude
up.
this hearing. Mr. Ahmad, we'll see you back.
She's an
on
ex
21st at
crackhead too,
9:45.
so.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ain't nothing about that. Let her smoke that shit.
Oh, she dressed up.
For the record, this matter is before the court for purpose of reviewing custody and parenting.
Okay.
time.
She got them
This
braces
is being
on?
Conducted via Zoom. Present is defendant mother, Shimon Johnson.
Teeth still
Also
big as shit.
present, Assad Hamad, representing the plaintiff Edward Kind. Mr. Kind is present with Mr. Hamad. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Parties have conferred with the front of the court. The court has received final recommendation that the child should remain in exclusive possession of the father until such time as results are received from the mother's hair follicle tests. We thought we'd have that today. Further, it's recommended that mother shall not make any posts regarding this case or Mr. Kind under social media. And further, it's ordered that the plaintiff is requesting mother be sentenced on the contempt finding. That's the recommendation this morning. Ms. Johnson, do you understand the recommendation?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
When you were last in court, you advised the court that you had secured that drug testing on August 9th, and you would have the results by today.
I thought that was how it would work too. I did do it August 9th at 10:13 a.m. I have the paperwork. I just do not have the results. They have not dropped into my inbox, unfortunately.
Okay, you need to reach out to that facility. So the court's inclined to adopt this recommendation that the essence stay with that until such time as you have secured those results.
I told she didn't do it.
Your Honor, can I ask what facility Miss Johnson had
Your
taken?
white woman taking an L today, sir.
Test
That's a fact.
Right, Ms. Johnson, what's the name of the facility?
LabCorp.
Where is that out of?
East Jordan.
Out of my brain.
What city?
East Jordan, Michigan?
Yes, East Jordan, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
Okay, so you went in actually to that East Jordan facility?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, you got to reach out to them and secure that. I guess probably we should have this for review dates. I mean, I don't want this for Ms. Johnson to have to petition the court notice of hearing. It may be difficult for her. So we'll put a review date on this, maybe in 30 days. Mr. Ahmad, how many days was Dad denied parenting time? Weeks approximately.
35 days. 35 days.
Okay. All right. So we'll set this for review in about 30 days.
You think she's gonna have it on the next date?
Johnson, if you want to get those
Fuck
results,
no.
you can always notice it back on for hearing before then.
Your Honor, East Jordan, Michigan that's like almost towards the UP by like Boyne City and Petoskey.
That bitch lying.
Can the court hear me?
Yes, yeah, I can. And again, I didn't know where East Jordan, Michigan was located, but that's
it's by
Ms.
Charlotte.
Johnson's responsibility. She's got to get those hair follicle test results. So
I don't think she went that far.
It's on her to produce.
Hell no, she ain't go that far.
Well, that just seems odd to me because she was in court in Monroe, and then she was in person the following week. All right, I guess I'm just a little confused because
It's not that far of a drive. I drove there. On the 9th, I wasn't in Monroe on the 9th. I was in Alpena on the 9th. And I do have a son that lives in Lewiston whom I frequently visit.
So she ain't got custody of none of her kids.
East Jordan is the closest place to there. It's 80 miles. Yes, it's a far drive, but I did it.
All right, Your Honor, I would like to address one other thing with the court, if the court allows.
All right, one moment. Are you available, Mr. Hamad, on September 25 for review? September 25 and 10:30?
If I could just check my calendar, Your Honor.
Please.
Your Honor, I start a mediation at 8:30, and then I have a settlement conference at 12. Can we do the following week?
About October, how about the week before that?
What up, Willie D?
Obviously, this child should have some contact with mother, and I hate to put this off for 6 weeks. What about do we think September 24th?
I think the 24th at 2.
How about September 24th at 2 o'clock?
I start a trial in Wayne County Circuit Court at 11:30 that day.
Okay. And then the 18th of
That's good.
You guys
how about September 18th at 9:45?
That works.
All right. Mr. Pratt, could you put in this recommendation that the court will review the matter? We'll put it back on our docket September 18th at 9:45, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Pratt, there's one other issue you wanted to address?
Yes, Your Honor. So unless the court's adopting the recommendation, then it may address some of the social media posts that Ms. Johnson's been posting about Dad being a chomo, which is a child molester. As well
Oh.
as, just so the court's aware, Mr. Kind gets home and finds a writing on the door, which looks like marker on his front door saying, "You're a chomo. Mr. Kind, you deserve a knife in your chomo liver." I don't know. He doesn't know who wrote that. He doesn't, but obviously it's pertaining to this case, because who else is going to do that? And I'm not suggesting, we don't have proof that Ms. Johnson did it, but clearly if this is continuously hitting social media and there are her friends or family that are also getting frustrated, or whatever the case may be, this might be causing those problems. And based on the contempt, it seems like Ms. Johnson just doesn't know how to stop. So I would ask the court to sentence her, or partial sentence, even to pay for attorney fees. She clearly told the court she's looking for attorney. There's no attorney here. It's wasting our time as well as Mr. Kind's time. And that's what I would be asking, but I'll keep it to the court's discretion.
Certainly your position, your statements is unknown, obviously is understood, Mr. Ahmad, and obviously Mr. Kind should contact law enforcement, make a report. And maybe there's some cameras that might pick up whoever did that. And Ms. Johnson, you need to rein in your friends and accomplices. I mean, they should obviously, this is clearly inappropriate. The court will order that you not post anything about Mr. Kind or Essence on social media. This is a matter before this court and you and the father. You're gonna find yourself and spend some time in jail as a contempt sentence. I'm going to reserve a sentencing at this time, but you're pushing it, Ms. Johnson, by posting things on social media. That shall immediately stop. And I suggest you bring in your friends, some that they're creating problems for you in your relationship with your daughter.
Your Honor, if I
That
may.
said, I'm just forewarning you,
Shut
Ms.
your crack
Johnson, it's
ass
got to
up.
stop, and you need to tell your friends that they are creating problems for you.
You
and
say
your
you like the
daughter.
blinds, Tom.
This impacts upon you negatively.
I don't like crackhead blonde,
Yeah,
sir.
and I understand she has the freedom of speech, as Ms. Johnson had stated to Ms. LaPrade, and we understand that. And her freedom of speech and under the Constitution is fine. But to talk about what this court's doing, how bad this court's moving forward in this case, how Mr. Kind is a child molester, I just don't believe it's in the best interest of the child. If in the future,
Yeah,
these two
white
wanna
woman
co-parent,
taking the L today,
this
boy.
needs to stop.
The court would agree. Court fully agrees with your position, Mr. Ahmad, and hopefully Ms. Johnson is listening. So again, this matter is adjourned. Hopefully, Ms. Johnson, you come back with those hair follicle results. If you get them, pass them on to Mr. Ahmad ahead of time. And also the front of the court, right ahead of time. Don't wait till the review date of September 18th to do that. Again, you should not post anything in social media, and instruct your friends not to do so about Mr. Kind. They're creating problems for you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And so we'll adjourn this matter to September 18th at 9:45. Any questions, Ms. Johnson?
No questions, Your Honor.
Okay, copies will be mailed out. Mr. Pratt will add that date to the recommendation. Now we'll conclude this hearing. You can all zoom out. Have a good rest of the day.
You too.
Go to Shomo. Go to that Shomo, Lily.
Never heard of it. I just looked through Facebook.
Is it open to public, or does she just have cover photos?
Yeah, social media creates problems nowadays, and
it absolutely
Calling him a chomo. All right. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of white women took L's today. They should be ashamed of themselves. But we're gonna continue with the theme. We're gonna continue with the theme.
That'll be up to the judge.
Ma'am, can I just say one thing? I didn't have a phone.
No.
Okay,
Nothing
I'm
else.
sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You don't want to say things that you'll regret later without your attorney present.
Absolutely.
No, I'm not, Your Honor. I honestly, I think she's just trying to get out of jail.
Okay, Miss Everett, I'm going to mute you again. This
She
is
did
your
not
turn.
call.
I'm not getting the true facts here, apparently.
We're still in Michigan. Just let
Would you
y'all know
like to
that.
have a breakout room with her and talk to her a little bit more about this. I am really close to just letting her sit in jail.
Uh-oh. Yeah. We want these white hoes in jail.
Okay, we're now live on YouTube and we are recording this session. So this is case number 24-4260 FY3 Elizabeth Dawn Everett. Is that your full name?
Yes, ma'am.
And let me just double check here. The address we have is 5125 Ellsworth Road in Central Lake for a mailing address. Is that still accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is Bench Warner Raymond for failing to appear for sentencing on or about August 7th of this year. And Mr. Hubble is the arraignment attorney today to assist you through this bench warrant hearing. So Mr. Hubble,
boogie
you
board,
had an opportunity
baby.
to speak with Ms. Everett regarding the bond violation and her rights.
I have, Your Honor. Under the circumstances, she would be seeking Mr. Conley's assistance and asking for a hearing on this.
All right, and are you waiving reading of the violation and her rights?
I believe she understands that the alleged violation is that she failed to show up for sentencing on August 7th, and she understands that. And she understands she has the right to ask for a hearing and ask for an attorney, and she'd like to exercise that right, please.
All right, so we're entering a not guilty to the bond violation.
Ma'am, I'm sorry to interrupt. I know that I had missed
Wait a minute. Did you let the Mr. Hubble know that you wanted to have a hearing on this?
I guess I misunderstood him. I know that I had missed the hearing, and I know that I am guilty of that. I guess so. I would say I misunderstood him, and I'm sorry that I misunderstood him. I don't feel that a hearing is necessary because
you're special.
I was aware of the date and I was aware that I had missed it. I had tried to reach out to my attorney beforehand, before this date, and I was hung up on it. I don't necessarily feel that a hearing is necessary because I know that I have this. I knew of the date. Some other things were a factor in me not going, and I wish more than ever that I would have just gone because I just want to get it done and over with as soon as possible.
Oh, too late, bitch.
Okay.
So I feel like pleading not guilty looks worse because I'm well aware of what I had done. I've never missed a court date or anything prior to this. I've never ever missed any, ran from anything.
We don't believe you.
All right, thank you, Ms. Everett. I think we understand where you're going.
Okay. Yeah.
What we're going to be doing is setting this for a bond violation plea. That would have to be done by the judge. And we're going to set that for the same day as your sentencing. Now, you did miss your sentencing. So we're going to set you for the very next day that Judge Stepka is in Antrim County for.
Yeah, I'd like to get it done.
For sentencing. Obviously, you would like to get it done right away.
Thank you.
That's what we're planning to do. Off the top of my head, we do not know what the next date is.
I was told possibly this coming Wednesday.
Okay, just
sorry.
Hang on there. Hang on. Let me see if we can tell.
Thank you.
Okay, we are going to be setting this for sentencing and bond plea. Looks like he's there on Wednesday, September 4th. So that's next Wednesday.
Okay.
And Mr. Hubble, did you have anything you wanted to say about bond?
With respect to it, she would request that the court allow her to be released on bond pending sentencing. She does have children, I believe. And she was in the process of trying to take care of some other things. There were some transportation problems with why she couldn't show up for court. So I would ask the court to allow her to be released so that she can report herself on September 4th.
And I can't say anything more than I wish I would have on my date on the 7th, that I will be there on the 4th if granted the option for bond.
Okay.
I've never missed anything prior, and I
actually
understand.
Actually, it does look like
The sentencing was the only thing I've ever missed court-wise. And I wish I could have gone back and been there and made different arrangements to make sure that I was able to be there.
Did you complete your PSI with the?
Yes, I had emailed it.
Jacobson?
I had emailed it back. She
Yes?
told me to email it.
Okay, just yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, did you post originally back in February a monetary bond to get out of jail?
Yes, ma'am.
That was $100?
Yes. The charges were much better than, yeah.
And we're.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I mean, just kind of, you don't need to volunteer
sorry.
any information. It's okay. Okay, well, hopefully your attorney will be available on the 4th because we are going to set you for the 4th of September.
Okay.
That is going to be, let me see if I can, I don't know what time that will be. Let's just go with, I'm going to go with 10:15 right at the moment for lack of anything else.
Okay.
And bond plea will be done the same day. Now you need to be in touch with your attorney right away today, as soon as possible, to let him know that you have a new court date. We are going to go ahead and reinstate your original bond that was set on February 29th of this year with all the same bond conditions.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
We're supposed to do, all right?
Thank you.
Now, should you miss this one for any reason, there will be another restatement.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, so plan to be at the courthouse on the 4th at 10:15. And if the court indicates that you need to be there a little sooner, you need to do so, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Hang on a second, all right?
Get your ass out there. Shut the hell up, white woman.
I don't know if Ms. Jacobs has anything she wants to say about Ms. Everett. Ms. Jacobs?
She did not complete a PSI.
Okay, Ms. Everett, just wait.
I emailed it.
Would you wait, Ms. Everett? I'll mute you otherwise. Don't say another word for the moment. Ms. Jacobs?
She did not complete her pre-sentence investigation. It was scheduled, I believe we tried twice. She would not come in.
Can I come in?
Ms. Everett, I'm going to mute you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
She was told to call the probation department the day I spoke to her on the phone to reschedule it. She did not, as she told me she was going to Bear
Look at this
River.
white on white crime.
And I spoke
Yes,
with Mr.
sir.
Conley. He couldn't get a hold of her either, and he
I
didn't
do-
tell her when to show up. For
Okay. So the PSI is not.
Willie D said that's the man.
No.
Oh, man, that voice is crazy.
You're muted. Okay, so Ms. Jacobs, maybe we should back this sentencing off to allow you to complete a PSI, or would you like to just go forward with it on the 4th?
I think there might be enough, or I'd like Judge Stupka to just make that call, but if we could have her, we could probably have her at least seen this coming Wednesday. But I saw this and I just wanted to let you know that that was incorrect. She did not
Okay.
show for the PSI.
All right. Now, Ms. Jacobs, not Ms. Jacobs, sorry, Ms. Everett, can you figure out how to unmute yourself?
Yes.
Okay, now here's what we're going to do,
Okay.
okay? We're going to set you for a plea to the bond violation on the 4th.
Okay.
Now, if the judge wishes to sentence you at that time with your attorney present, that'll be up to the judge.
Ma'am, can I just say one thing? I didn't have a phone.
No.
Just shut your stupid ass up.
I'm sorry.
You don't want to say things that you'll regret later without your attorney present. All right, so this is what is happening. You're going to be set for the bond violation plea at 10:15 on the 4th. You will be there in person.
I will.
in this case,
I will.
All right, with your attorney. So you
Yes.
need to be in touch with your attorney right away today. And then it'll be up to the judge as to whether he will take the sentencing also at the same time.
Okay.
Otherwise, you will follow the judge's instructions.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I am still going to let you out because of the children.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
We're going to let you out, okay?
Okay. Thank
Now,
you.
if you fail to appear, there will be a
I
monetary.
will be there. I promise.
or
Shut up,
at
bitch.
least
God damn.
All
Okay.
right?
I will be.
You are to be in touch with Ms. Jacobs. Would you like to speak with her? prior to
Just with the children, when she called me, she said that she had lost custody. So
Damn.
Oh,
Oh.
Mr. Conley has been appointed to the
we
family
have
custody
visitation.
hearing going on as well, but
We have
I'm
visitation
not sure.
that we're doing right now.
Okay, all
And
right,
we
hang on
just
a second.
got,
Miss Everett,
ma'am, we
Please,
have
please.
visitations twice a week.
Please be quiet. It's
Okay.
probably not in your best interest to talk anymore at this point.
Mr. Hubble, you might want to talk to her again. This is like, I'm not getting the true facts here, apparently. Would you like to have a breakout room with her and talk to her a little bit more about this? I am really close
About
to
her
this lady to
lying?
sit in jail. And visitation is not having custody of the children. So
Hey, is she part of JFC?
The white woman, the
Yeah.
judge? No.
The judge, the judge.
No, she tired of that white bitch.
Okay, all right.
oh, I think maybe a breakout room might be
Okay.
helpful.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, it's just, yeah, we need a little bit more to go on here.
5 minutes later.
All right, we are back on the record with Miss Everett. Mr. Hubble, would you like to say anything since you were just in the breakout room?
I would, Your Honor. Apparently, the kids are placed temporarily with her sister, but they have one-on-one visitations scheduled for Monday. And the goal of the case is to reunify her with her children. So she would like to be released on bond so she can attend that meeting. She's also, I've asked her to show up to court on the 4th early. So if Miss Jacobs has time, she could talk to her. She's going to email in the paperwork that she's apparently completed for the bond or for her PSI. And she would ask the court to allow her to be released so she can see her children for that one-on-one visit on Monday and attend court on the 4th at 10:15.
So this one-on-one visit on the 2nd.
Absolutely,
of,
Mayo.
Monday. That's a holiday. How do we, that's rather unusual for some sort
Okay,
of.
I
This
guess
be
I would have to
lying?
contact my
What
foster care.
agency are we talking about here that's arranging this?
It's the foster care lady. Her name is Misty, and we
She a
normally go
fucked
to
up
Gaylord
mom. God
DHS,
damn.
but she could have rescheduled it because I was brought in yesterday. She, I believe, rescheduled it with my fiance. They were
Oh,
talking
my
about
God.
Tuesday, but I'm unsure. My
He black.
3-year-old had an ENT appointment on
No,
Friday.
okay,
so we
no,
didn't get to see her.
okay, too much
He
info.
black.
I just have to ask
she
what
did-
agency.
It's
It's unusual that they would do this on a Monday.
She did message about rescheduling on Tuesday. I totally forgot about Monday and the holiday. She messaged yesterday shortly before I came in.
2 seconds earlier.
She could have rescheduled it because I was brought in yesterday. She, I believe, rescheduled it with my fiance. They were talking about Tuesday, but I'm unsure.
On a Monday.
She did message about rescheduling on Tuesday. I totally forgot about Monday and the holiday. She messaged yesterday shortly before I came in.
He black.
Her name is Misty. We were going through CPS here out of
No,
Antrim
she is
County.
not.
Is
Talking
her
about the
name.
boyfriend. I'm talking about the fiance
As
black.
far as it's worth.
Oh,
Your Honor,
you
when I was
you
doing
crazy than a
those kind of
motherfucker. She
cases,
with a
we
meth
had
head white
coordinated
dude.
visits
What are you
to
talking
child
about?
So she might be with a
family
Negro.
services on Veterans Drive,
No,
and they
sir.
would often schedule things on
He black.
different days where they would have
Mexican.
visitation, but I don't know what the circumstances are with the Child Protective Services case.
Then I asked it in jail. Fuck that.
Okay, Ms. Jacobs, are you aware of any of this information?
Hell no.
No, I'm not, Your Honor. Honestly, I think she's just trying to get out of jail.
Okay, Ms. Everett, I'm going to mute you again. This
She
is
did
your
not
turn.
call. She did not call the probation department as she was supposed to on June 26th, as ordered in court. Schedule her PSI.
Absolutely.
She had
That woman
not
got a
called
penis.
by July 8th. So the probation clerk
She ain't playing
set
that
an
shit with this
appointment
white girl.
Could have a phone.
for July 23rd and that was emailed and mailed to her. She failed to show that day and then called me stating that she was in Petoskey, but then she had a flat tire. She couldn't come in, so I instructed her that she needed to call the probation department and to
this
get an
bitch is a
appointment
straight
with
liar.
me. She told me she was going to Bear River on July 26th because Child Protective Services ordered her to. And she still never called the probation department before sentencing. I talked to Mr. Conley in person on August 7th, and I said, I don't think she's going to show. And he stated he had called her and had told her she needed to show for court.
Nope, she
Your Honor,
disappeared. Hang on.
I think we may have lost her
I
connection.
did. I'm bringing her back in.
Thank you.
Hopefully, there. Okay.
Please.
In court with. I
You're
will
on
provide the
probation.
court.
Miss Everett, are you on probation?
Yes, ma'am. I could provide you today with the kids' next visitation.
When were you
You
released?
black.
Were you in jail in Petoskey?
Charlevoix, I sat 6 days. Yes, ma'am.
And when were you released?
The end of April.
End of
I
April?
didn't have a phone. I emailed Traverse City, my
Okay.
PI.
Now's not the time for that, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm not trying to get.
No, you're trying to enter a plea. We're not taking a plea today, so.
No, I know, but I'm not trying to make you upset. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna mute you again. All
Hey,
right.
Miss Jacobs comes in. Well, Mr. or Mrs. Jacobs comes in,
know,
lays
whether
motherfucking golden gooses and leaves.
I will be there. I promise.
Okay. God, I can't.
Hey, and she comes back up and says, no. No, she's not convincing people in court. She is not
Mr.
convincing
Hubble,
at
given
all.
all the information we have in Miss Everett, we are going to remand you until your plea on the 4th.
Yeah,
You will be sitting in jail.
I'm
You can
agreeing with the court.
reschedule with whichever agency it is to start the reunification. But right now, there's too much conflicting information here.
Absolutely.
Too many times for not having cooperated with the probation department to even have time to have the sentencing on the 4th. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll see you on the 4th.
So she should contact Mr. Conley and call him so that he can be aware.
Right, if she can call from the jail.
I did not have a phone.
Me either.
If she
She
could
black.
call from the jail, that would be good. But if
Her
not,
fiance is
what we're
not black. Her
notifying Mr.
fiance is
Conley as
Mexican.
to the-
He black.
Oh,
And for exactly
Thank
what
you,
time
Your Honor.
it's going to be, sorry.
whiskey
That's what
go
we're
away.
doing.
Yeah.
What about my visitation on Monday, please?
It's not happening.
Bet you ain't see them kids in 5 years because he black.
Mr. Raymond, thank you. You're not going anywhere, Miss Everett, sorry.
Lying bitch. She lied more than my sister.
I did not lie.
Oh, you've been lying since you've
I
been
didn't
in
have a-
court.
Keep your ass in jail. Kyle took that another white woman. You proud of yourself? Kyle took that another white woman.
How did she do it? How did she do it?
Kyle called in. You know Kyle like taking a white woman down. Kyle took down another white woman. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you're proud of yourself.
That was
boy.
great. Hey, she started lying from the get.
Bye, bitch.
Damn.
She went from having custody to
White girl,
visiting rights.
go away.
Oh,
That's
Lord.
bad.
Boy.
All right, we got.
What's this white woman going down day, sir? You been
Listen,
We got another one?
listen, we got one more. I think this was the white woman episode. White woman that took
White girl
L's.
weekend.
Hey, they didn't took L's all week. You know, I have like a theme to my shows on Sundays.
Yeah,
This
apparently it's white woman today.
Yeah, it's white woman. We got another one. It's another takedown of another white woman. It's not my fault.
Definitely is.
People in court, thanks for keep doing the good work that you do. Hey, you better than me. Keep them coming, and thanks for sharing the court sessions up there. Yeah, we got one more. Got one more because I watch your videos all the time. So we went to Old Squishy for this one. And this is the face says it all right here. That's Wow, really?
Ms. Turpin, you are an incredibly poor risk.
I've
Going
never
to
done this
jail.
to
Hey,
anybody
don't talk over
before.
me. Don't talk over me.
Uh-oh.
Versus Patricia Ann Turpin. It's case number 2023.
Hey, first
CR
off,
486.
if anyone has the name of Turpin,
You're guilty of something.
oh, yeah. Just remind you of turpentine, you know. Yeah.
Amber Norris appearing for the state of Kansas. James Watts, defense counsel. Defendant Patricia Ann Turpin now appears at the court security Zoom location at the Judicial Center. Ms. Turpin, you were late to your
I
sentencing?
was in the other building. I didn't know which building to go to, and I ended up in the other building. That's why I was late.
Uh-huh.
She black.
Right. I don't think there's been court held in that building for 21 years.
God damn, another long white woman.
In the court here ever. I had no
You're here
idea.
now.
She definitely
This
part
matter
of the
comes
JMC.
before the court at this time for sentencing. Docket notes from June 18th indicate that the defendant pled guilty to count 3, computer crime, a level 8 felony. A pre-sentence report was ordered.
Yeah, level 8.
Sentencing originally set for August the 12th. Subsequently rescheduled to today's date. This court has received an updated pre-sentence report compiled by Ryan Smith, pre-sentence investigator, who is part of this meeting. I trust each attorney has received the updated report, and I'll ask the state's attorney first. Is there any objection to the criminal history as stated in the report?
I did receive the update, Your Honor, and no objection.
Any objection to criminal history by the defense here, Mr. Watts?
What'd you say? Yeah.
Mr. Watts? You're muted.
Your Honor, no objection to the criminal history score.
Court will adopt the criminal history as stated in the report and finds that the criminal history score applicable to today's sentencing is criminal history score H, and the court will proceed further accordingly. Ms. Norris, do you know of any legal reason why sentence should not be pronounced in the Turpin case here this afternoon?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Watts, are you aware of any such legal reason?
No, sir.
Ms. Turpin, are you aware of a legal reason or any other good reason why the court shouldn't proceed further with your sentencing?
No, sir.
We'll proceed further then. Counsel, I'm not aware that there's been a motion for a departure sentence or any other sentencing related motion to take up. Does the state have any such motions to pursue?
No, Your Honor.
Does the defense, Mr. Watts?
No, sir.
Very well. Are there any victims or members of a victim's family who desires to address the court in relation to this sentencing?
What that white bitch do?
Who is Deborah's iPhone? Or Jacqueline Green?
Your Honor, Jacqueline Green is the victim witness coordinator in the office.
Okay, all right, fair enough. And there's no family members with her?
Not that I'm aware of. And Your Honor, I'm not sure who Deborah's iPhone is.
Is there someone whose screen name is Deborah's iPhone who wishes to address the court in relation to this Turpin sentencing? I would just like to have a yes or a no.
No, I do not need to address. This is Deborah, victim's daughter.
Okay, did you wish to address the court?
No, thank you.
All right, thank you. At this time, then, the court will ask for recommendations from counsel regarding an appropriate sentence for Ms. Turpin, beginning with Amber Norris on behalf of the state.
Your Honor, state would be recommending for the felony crime of computer crime. The court follow the presumption and assign defendant to 9 months in the Department of Corrections. Defendant would be able to earn 20% good time credit and would be subject to 12 months post-release. Defendant has earned 2 days of jail time credit. And Your Honor, this is a presumptive probation matter based on the crime and defendant's criminal history. So I ask the court assign her to 18 months community corrections probation with all standard and PSI recommended probation conditions, including a drug evaluation, no contact, and Your Honor, this is a community corrections case, so the court will need to assess standard probation and costs of the case, but then also the community corrections fee. There is restitution in the amount of $1,305.44. Some of that goes to the victim's family and some of it goes to the bank. We'll make sure that the dollar amounts are specifically set out in the journal entry. Mr. Watts is appointed, so the court will need to address court-appointed attorney's fees and the bids application fee. And Your Honor, I don't think I have any further recommendations for the court at this time.
Very well, Ms. Norris. Mr. Watts, your recommendations regarding an appropriate sentence?
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, we
Right.
join the state's recommendation there in keeping with the plea agreement. I believe join the recommendation of the mitigated 9 months with the post-release and probation durations and good time credits as noted. We likewise have no objection to the restitution that is set out in the PSI. I don't know that I have a whole lot else to add, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your fees and the representation of this client?
This is billed at $1,000 to bids.
Thank you. At this time, the court will address the defendant, Patricia Turpin, personally and ask her if she has any statements that she wishes to make in mitigation of punishment or anything further that she would like to present to the court. Ms. Turpin?
I just want to apologize to the victim's daughter. I'm very sorry for what I did, and
Oh, what you do, bitch?
Okay.
I really just want to say sorry to her.
Well, she must have spread some rumors.
Any other statements for the court, Ms. Turpin?
No.
Very well. Court will pronounce sentence in this case at this time. Court hereby establishes count 3 as the base sentence in the case for the offense of computer crime. A severity level 8, non-drug, non-person felony, in which the defendant has a criminal history score of H, thus placing her in grid box 8H. Court hereby sentences the defendant to a term of 9 months in the custody of the Secretary of Corrections, the state of Kansas. On this sentence, the defendant may earn up to 20% of good time credit and would be subject to 12 months of post-release supervision. No fine is imposed on that count. Court does note that in
You going to
grid box
jail.
H, this would be a presumptive probation case under Kansas law. There does not appear to be a special rule application here or a motion for departure to disturb that presumption. And the court will grant the defendant 18 months of initial probation term to be supervised by community corrections. Community corrections supervision is deemed appropriate due to the high risk score on the risk needs assessment that was conducted in this case. Conditions of that probation will be to report to an officer as directed, observe all laws, obtain a substance abuse evaluation within 45 days of today's date, and abide by the recommendations of that evaluation. She shall not possess or consume alcohol or illegal drugs while on probation. At her ISO's request and at her own expense, submit to random breath, blood, and urinalysis testing, perform any community service work pursuant to any program requirements, gain and maintain employment successfully throughout her probationary term, notify her ISO of any change in employment status, residence, telephone number, or email address within 48 hours of any such change happening, have no contact with the victim in this case or members of the victim's immediate family. She shall submit her DNA to the KBI data bank and be responsible for the $200 cost of the test, abide by any curfew or travel restrictions imposed by her officer, follow all standard conditions of probation, not have in her possession firearms or dangerous weapons, and avoid disreputable characters and places. The defendant shall also make monthly payments on her obligations owed to the court, which would include a felony docket fee, felony probation fee, community corrections fee, the $200 DNA fee, and a bids application fee of $100. Attorney fees are waived, as the court will also be ordering this defendant to pay $1,305.44 in restitution to the victims in the case as their interest may appear. Court, again, will require $200 a month minimum, starting in a month to be determined by the court. Ms. Turpin, there's one other order that the court wishes to consider in this case. This court unfortunately has to see many cases where vulnerable people are exploited by others. I wish it was not so prevalent. However, this needs to stop. You are not new to the court system. You have, I believe, 3 prior property crime offenses on your record. So you're not new to this, and yet you exploited this helpless woman who was the victim in this case. And the court does have discretion, despite the fact that
hold up. If she got 3 cases, how the fuck she ain't been in the court in 21 years? How she go to the building? Wrong building. Bitch, you been there all the time.
Yeah, she, like you said, that building ain't been used for court in 21 years. She know exactly where to go. She bullshitting. And that's what he doing. He calling out on her bullshit.
Oh, the JLC gonna get him. He better watch his back.
Oh, he ain't worried about it.
That the court can impose up to 60 days in the county jail as a condition of probation. And that's exactly what the court's going to do here.
Please don't.
The court is going to 58 days more because you've got 2 days of jail time credit against that sentence.
Can we schedule it?
No.
No, girl, bye.
Oh, please don't do
Ms.
it.
Turpin, you are an incredibly poor risk.
I've never done this to anybody
Don't talk
before.
over me. Don't talk over me.
Oh, he don't care about the jail.
Poor risk to show up in jail on any type of schedule because
I promise I will.
You could even make your sentencing on time today.
Damn.
Last time you
the
were
other
directed
building.
to
I've never
appear
been there
at the
before.
Judicial Center and you didn't. Look, we're not going to talk over each other. I've made my ruling. You're not going to cry your way out of it.
Look at that good white.
Sir, my lipstick matches my hair.
Look at that good white cop. Gonna
All right.
put her in handcuffs.
Are you done, Ms. Turpin, so that I can complete your sentencing?
Put that white bitch in handcuffs, Ossifer.
Again, the court has announced 2 days of jail time credit. At some point in the future, Ms. Turpin, you may have the right to seek expungement of this offense. Certain statutory.
No, we're gonna keep that on your record.
If you have any question about your right to someday seek expungement, you can address those questions to a lawyer, and I'm sure get your questions answered.
Amen.
Under certain limited circumstances, defendants have a right to appeal their conviction to an appellate court having jurisdiction. If defendants are unable to pay the cost of an appeal, they may ask the court to appoint a lawyer to represent them on appeal and that they be supplied with the transcript of trial court proceedings. Pursuant to KSA 223608C,
Whatever
you, the
that-
defendant, have 14 days after this judgment in court to file any notice of appeal with the clerk of the District Court of Butler County, Kansas. You do have the right to appeal this sentence if the court has ruled adversely to you, the defendant, at this hearing. I will remind you that there's prohibitions against a convicted felon possessing a firearm, and that there are losses of civil rights, such as the right to vote, until your sentence is fully discharged. Ms. Norris, I wanted to ask you, of all of the financial assessments you were asking the court to impose, has the court covered all of those?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe so.
All right. Mr. Watts, is there anything further from the defense side that the court still needs to address?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. The court is going to order Patricia Turpin into the immediate custody of the Butler County Sheriff's Representative
Judge, please, my
until her
grand.
custody can be transferred to the Butler County Jail to serve out 58 more days.
And Judge, what month did you want the payments to start?
Yes.
Tomorrow.
We'll come back to that. In light of the fact that she's going to be incarcerated essentially through September and October, the court's not realistically going to expect her to make payments during those months. So the court will start her payment obligation as earlier announced for the calendar month of November of 2024 and each subsequent month
Please don't.
until.
Oh my God.
She said I got lung cancer. How's she crying with no tears?
All right. I think the sentencing proceeding is concluded at this point. Mr. Smith, thank you for your work on the case and your appearance here today, Ms. Toronis. Ms. Toronis, she's a little bit emotional right now. Do you still want to have a session with her?
Yeah, I'd like to try if I could, please, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Miss Taronis has some of the worst hair I've ever seen in my life.
Stay. I'll just direct court security.
That shit is
She
stringy
needs to
and
make contact with her ISO, so she knows what to do when she gets out of jail.
Please, Judge, please.
All right.
Let me schedule this jail time.
If there's nothing further, the Turpin matter will be in recess at this time, and we can conclude the record and leave the Zoom meeting open for the ISO.
Oh, yeah, that was a takedown of white women today. I'm sorry. Someone had to do it.
I'm surprised it's you.
White men are out here doing God's work out here. White judges, let's put it that way. White judges are out here doing God's work.
I'm thoroughly
today.
surprised it's you, sir. I never thought I'd see this day. Let me go
Why
ahead.
is that? I take down white women all the time.
Must be your birthday. Nah, you don't like to do it, sir. You don't like to
what the fuck ever.
You don't like to do it. You must be trying to go against the JFC. Okay, look at you. Okay.
Man, shut
You
your
trying to get
ass.
into good graces ever since you married that white woman.
You know what time it is.
Oh my Jesus. No more Pop the Balloon, sir. This is not my favorite show no more.
It's just, why not?
Oh, it needs to be because I've seen this episode.
Little Woody done got on my goddamn nerves ever since he was on it. I'm out. Yeah, I can't do a bitch like that.
Development.
Definitely in there.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Now get it out. Get it out, niggas.
This bitch is retarded.
You do 8 times, you do numbers and shit.
Hey, he popped up balloon right out there. Said, I don't do
Oh no, she talking about. She telling everybody else. I hope you got a good vernacular. you do numbers and shit. Oh my God, OG.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Do y'all? You know what? Because my wife didn't cuss when I met her. I swear she said it probably like one cuss word for the first goddamn 7 years, and then she went straight to hell.
The fuck you talking about?
See what I'm saying?
You brought it out.
Yo, can y'all deal with a chick that cuss a lot?
Yeah, I don't really.
Okay. All right. Some people don't like that shit.
I think it's more along the lines of, do you know when to curb your mouth? Around family, around a professional setting, around a public setting.
Some bitches just ghetto, dog. I mean, I
know.
So the ones that are usually
you go with numbers and shit.
Yeah. Oh, they your ball man. Oh, what you do? Oh, so you good with numbers and shit. Oh yeah, he is. He very good.
That's that ghetto shit for real. I ain't gonna hold you. I'd have been like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? God almighty.
With numbers and shit.
I like acts of service, and quality time is probably number 2, but I think acts of service is like way up there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That bitch
How
like
about you?
gifts.
What are yours?
What's acts of service?
Acts of service is definitely up there.
Yeah.
Quality time is also up there. I'm also a physical touch. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I like all 5.
I think the love language shit.
A mix of all of them would be great.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I like all those.
Oh, gee, I don't know nothing about that shit either. So
Any
I thought
questions
that was
over
on-
here?
That's a fact. Hey, my wife just said we ain't never heard nothing about that until we were in Tampa. What, about 4 years ago? 5 years ago? Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Probably
Yeah,
my
we didn't
dad.
know what the fuck they was
He's
talking about.
very he's like the cook of the house. He's like everything.
Oh, you's a lazy bitch.
My parents have been together forever, but my dad is
I told you they own a
he's
taqueria.
a
What we
real,
doing?
active
Y'all don't
service
listen.
kind of person. Yeah, I think I take after him too, and he's very empathetic, even if he doesn't show it all the time. Yeah, so definitely my dad.
Respect. Okay.
Like
know what the
initial
fuck-
attraction again, but you seem fine. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Really respectable.
This ain't gonna be good for her.
Okay, next round, I'm gonna go ahead and have you ask these guys a question just to help you narrow it down.
Okay, so guys, how should the roles and responsibilities be shared?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's start with your name and age, and how should the roles be shared?
My name's Dante. I'm 25.
That list is crazy.
Grew up in a traditional household, so dad works and stuff like that, grinds out, make sure the home is taken care of, the kids are taken care of and stuff like that. Mom does what she's great at, which is nurturing and stuff like that. You feel me? Taking care of, make sure when I
Both of them got lists. Oh, that kid gonna be fucked up.
she's good. I gotta make sure
That kid gonna be talking about shucker and shucker trash.
take care of that and stuff, and then bring it back home. But I'm very traditional, very extremely actually.
Okay. Name and age, and the answer to her question.
My name's Ryan. I'm 26, and I'll echo that. I'm very traditional as well.
So as the man, I would be taking the stereotypical man role where being the breadwinner. And if there's something wrong with the lawnmower, that's on me. It's not on you. I'm carrying in all the groceries, like stuff like that. And then again, assuming we had a family, I would want my wife to be the one leading the nurturing of the children and educating them and stuff like that. And hopefully she can cook as well. That would be a great bonus because I cannot cook for shit.
All right. Your name and age and the answer to our question.
Chris, 27. And I'll say I grew up in a single mom household, so I'm still learning as I go within all the relationships I've been through. So yeah, I usually do take on a more traditional role, like take care of, if she's staying with me, take care of the bills, taking care of the manly stuff, like you said, like all the changing the tire, taking out the trash, all of that. But as far as like monetarily, I grew up seeing my mom do it all. So I need another woman that can. She doesn't have to do it all, but she had to be able to do something. I do like a little Miss Independent, a little bit.
All right. Name and age and answer to our question.
Trey, 25. Somebody pop their balloon. Who popped their balloon?
I've seen both done effectively in terms of both partners working and one
I
partner.
don't know.
I had a stay-at-home mom later in my life, so I really believe in what does the home need. Like that's between the two people to understand. Like you, for example, you're in law school. That's a very high-paying job. It'd be crazy of me to ask you to sacrifice that entirely and not chase after this dream, because law school is a lot. That's high school, college, and some more school. And so I believe in understanding like, hey, tonight might not be a unite to wash dishes. Tonight might not be a unite to set up everything for the kids, because
I'm tired of it.
You know what I'm saying?
Tired of it.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah.
That's why I take brick. I knew that nigga, man. I knew that nigga. Yeah.
Hey, you guys can use like whatever.
For sure. Yeah, you guys have a nice spot.
Thank you. You need any water or anything?
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah.
She got a 2 on her head.
Yes, how much her body count is.
Wow. It's so nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Like Noah told me he had a cousin, but he never showed me any pictures of you or anything, so I didn't even know what you look like. But it's an honor to meet you.
Yeah, thanks.
Let me just say this first. Like, if you need anything, I live right around the corner. If you ever need anything, I got you.
Got it.
Noah's like
This shit got 1 million views.
Yeah, the nigga be putting out mad
And I just want
videos.
to say from the bottom of my heart, like I had no idea kind of what you were going through.
You got 8. What was this? How many subscribers that nigga got?
I'm just
8.43 mil.
I begin to imagine what you're going
Oh,
through.
he making that bank.
I ain't even subscribed to the nigga, so you know he got a lot of people.
22.
22. Man, 22. Oh wow. Oh man. Wow, I must have
seen this
been
nigga in my life.
young. The fact that you're so young. Here's what my mom always told me: God gives His hardest battles to His toughest soldiers.
Right.
People like you who exhibit so much
You she got
strength,
cancer
and we
for
always
real?
associate strength with like muscles and like being big
No.
and tough. But I think it's people like you
Nigga act
that
like-
have real strength, like internally, to kind of go through what you go through. I find that so admirable. In a way, I know what you're going through. In a way, though. Just so you know, like my mom's coworker just recently got diagnosed.
Yeah,
It might have been ovarian cancer, but to live in your shoes, oh my God,
This
I think
nigga's
you're
an
so
asshole.
strong. It's an honor just to like be in your presence. Because Noah's told me so much about you. Like you just have this light about you, like this sort of energy. It's
right.
like
Where's Noah?
I think Noah's about to be here. You know what? I normally don't do this, but I want to pray for you.
No, you really don't.
Please.
I don't.
I just want to pray for you.
No, I really don't think you
I insist.
understand.
I get it.
Yep.
Heavenly Father, please look
This nigga is
over
an
her
asshole.
and please protect her. We ask
The
that you
only
keep her
reason why I
safe
do it
and
is because her
healthy.
body
You
counts are
strengthen her
2.
body so it can fight off this terrible illness. Help her to use her natural essence and energy to shine light on a world that's so dark these days. And Lord, only you know how much time Annie has left. But please let that time feel like a lifetime. We understand that you are all powerful, all knowing. And if it is her time, we ask that you do it graciously, and we ask that you take your time with it, because we love Emmy. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him shall never perish but have eternal life. Amen. Thank you. And are you hungry, by the way?
No, I actually just ate.
Let me do this for you. I want to get you dinner tonight.
No, you really don't have to do that.
Please, I'm gonna order it. I'm gonna order it.
Okay. Yeah.
Please.
You know what?
Like really, like
Okay.
Amazing. Just ordered.
Great.
Here in 20 minutes. And by the way, you are beautiful. I just wanted to say that. Hey guys, sorry for the delay. Hey, Noah's here.
Hey, Noah.
You guys been okay?
Yeah, I was just trying to tell your friends.
Is this real?
Let me before
No.
you say anything. No, I cannot believe you did not tell
Yes,
me
sir.
more about Emmy. Like
This
she
nigga said yes.
has
This
brightest
nigga Tom is
smile I've
crazy,
ever met.
bro.
Like, you are really
Don't
something
listen to
special.
Tom, that lady.
You're really amazing.
Thank you.
Like you're an inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Emmy has alopecia. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. What stage?
I'm not terminally ill or sick or dying.
What do you mean?
I just don't grow hair.
Yep. Nothing else.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not sick. Nothing. Not dying.
Yeah, no, bro, she's good.
This one was
Ryan,
chick.
Hello? Come on. Can you answer my question? Why do you only hit me up after 10 p.m. to hang out?
Look. It just so happens that it's late when I hit you up because you know me and Noah are doing the YouTube thing till mad late at night. I'm only free at nighttime. It is so nice to finally meet you. Like, I think when I saw you on Instagram for the first time, I saved your profile immediately because I was like, I don't know, it's cool. There's something about you that I couldn't even put my finger on. But I'm just drawn to you for some reason.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate you finally letting me over here. It's been a minute since we've been talking and shit.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here.
2,677.
Where'd you get this carpet? This is dope. This rug.
I don't remember. It was from like somewhere in LA.
Ah, yeah. Oh, this is a dope place.
Thank you.
But you love that hat, don't you?
I love hats.
That's a dope hat. That's a dope hat.
Yeah, do you like it?
Can we see that brim real quick?
Oh. What are you doing?
Oh no, I was just saying it's dope. The brim. Your book collection is impressive. I've always been kind of drawn to people who are into like self-development. I've never met a girl that had like a whole book collection. You're a one in a million.
Yeah, I love reading. I actually have a book channel. Do you read?
Oh, I read all the time. I'm a bookworm. I can't stop reading. So the fact that you read, I read, it's like we
Shit, look at the Asian hate.
Like, it's so cool. God, I love reading.
Can we do something during the day? I like picnics.
Bruh, we can do that. I'm
Good
just
with your
saying,
wrestling.
give me a minute. Let me find a free weekday.
It's been a minute. We've been doing this for like 6 months. You're telling me you haven't had a free day?
Where did you go to school?
Oh, I went to University of Alabama.
Oh,
Freak school, freak school.
That's a
Oh,
big
yeah.
party school.
That
You went
motherfucker
to a
tell
lot
you
of parties, right?
2,777.
You think it's that high?
Oh man, no, that's dope.
I'm just bullshit. It's probably gonna be. They probably gonna
I'm a
make
bit
it.
of a.
Oh, you don't have to clean.
Don't worry, it would be my pleasure. Just because I know you're busy, so if I could help you out in any way,
That's really sweet.
don't worry about it at all.
Well, like I haven't even met like any of your friends either. Like I thought we like had something going on.
You met Noah?
Like once?
Yeah. You don't even really care like that. Why do you want to be my friend? That's almost a bit weird. And how old are you?
I'm 27.
Yeah, that's okay. No, yeah. I'm 25, so I don't know if you have any experience dating like younger guys. Have you seen that new show? What's it called? MILF Manor?
Oh, what's that about?
Oh, it's you'd have to watch it. It's pretty funny. I think they're casting for the next season.
Wow.
I'm joking. Oh my god! And you have a piano?
Yeah. Do you play?
Yeah, I used to play a little bit when I was a kid. Let me see if I can remember one of the songs.
Well, I mean, it just seems like you're always sneaking me in. Like I almost scraped myself trying to climb through that window.
The door was broken.
You hear me? The goddamn door was broken. They had to slide you in through the window.
The only reason you had to
This nigga
come through the window was because the door, we had just repaired the door and I didn't want to mess up the door.
So I've been sneaking through the window for the past 6 months because your door has been broken.
I'm waiting to get it. The guy's been waiting to fix it. What's the relationship like with your dad? What's that been like? Like, are you and your dad cool?
Oh, I'm really close to my dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're super close with him.
Yeah, my whole life. He's like my best friend.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wow, and I love your crystal collection. It's so funny. I actually I keep a amethyst on me at all times, like just to calm personal energy and stuff. It's just weird that you want to meet my family so bad. That's just weird. Is that not weird to you?
Well, like, why would I not want to get to know your family? Do they even know I exist?
No, of course they do. Of course they do. My mom just texted me today. She was like, "Hey, how's Tiffany?"
Oh, let me see.
You know I delete my messages. The brim on that hat is fucking dope.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it is just I can't get my eyes off of it. Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Sit.
Good boy. Yeah, I used to volunteer at a dog shelter because my mentality's always been like, adopt, don't shop. Why do you always want to put a label on everything? Like, can't we just do this and just be cool? Why does everything have to be so like, label and everything? I wouldn't call what you and I have technically a relationship. We're feeling it out. Why can't you just go with the flow? You just suck the fun out of it.
I suck the fun out of other things too.
Yeah, we know that. Dogs always have that sense of like, you know, when there's a person that they like, whatever, they kind of are just drawn to the person. That's enough of that. They can't get off. 50% of marriages end in divorce. Why? Because they officially get married. So I'm hesitant to start using labels and shit because you're hurting the chances of making it last.
We've been talking for 6 months.
Yes, and it's been going good.
Not good enough for you to put a label on it?
Let it happen naturally. You keep forcing it.
No.
You don't want to take a picture?
No.
It's just a picture.
I already told you about the whole thing that they're stalking influencers and shit. Like, don't post me on the snap. They're gonna find
Hell to the
You
no.
know my catchphrase. If it ain't snowing, I ain't going. You know how I do. Who's that calling you?
It's just my friend.
Your friend? Who is that exactly?
Yeah, it's just my guy friend, Kelly.
Oh, yeah. So how'd you guys meet, you and Kelly?
I know his girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you say you have a lot of guy friends?
A handful.
Sorry, wrong pipe. Went down the wrong pipe. No, wait, why do you have to post everything?
I don't post everything. You never let me post you.
Well, yeah, for safety reasons. Bro, this is why I cannot stand girls. Y'all want to post everything on social media.
OG, I definitely did that before.
I'm trying to showcase how handsome my man is.
If you like me and want to post it, bro, we're here
I used to
together
use that
now.
technique to
Like,
leave.
be in the moment. Be
So you
present.
want to post
Have you
niggas
heard
and
of
shit?
that?
Okay, I'm gone.
I like
That's
have
a fact.
memories.
I told you I'm private, bitch.
Memories.
I told you I'm private.
Take a mental image. Take a mental snapshot. So yeah,
I know you post on Facebook.
Yeah.
How many guy friends?
Probably like 10.
Okay. You met him in college.
College.
Are they black or?
Why does that matter?
You're right. It doesn't. Like, I'm just friends with whoever. If you're cool, you're cool.
Exactly.
So, like,
This nigga got
I told
so
you this
many.
1,000 times. It's a safety thing. If you post me, people can track the geolocation.
Nigga, this
Next
one
thing you
got
know,
2 million
some
views,
goons
nigga.
catch me lacking at
Almost 3.
CVS. It's for safety
Damn.
reasons. You see what they do
What
to
we
the
doing
rappers when they
wrong?
posted location? Girls and shit, y'all be just.
We're not young, sir.
I'm gonna post where
We
I
old.
am, right as
That's what
I'm
it
here.
is. We gotta do old people shit.
You ready to go in the room now?
You do too, nigga.
Fuck it, I'm over here with you, nigga. I might as well do it. What we gonna do?
I'm glad you can finally come back. Still got the hat on.
Yeah. I'm a hat girl.
I'm a big hat guy as well. It's like I haven't even seen your head before. Like, does you even have a thing?
I do. It's under
I
there.
think you're gonna have to take that hat off. I kinda can't see your face, and it's
Are
like,
you trying to see my number?
no, wait, your number? Oh, no. If you feel comfortable with the hat on, then that's your right, and I think I shouldn't be so judgmental. Let's just feel the vibe.
Yeah.
Wait till you see that number. That number go. You're gonna be like,
It's probably gonna do some weird ass shit, like put a fucking zero on top of there or some more shit. How much you want to bet?
Sir, that bitch probably like 999.
she went to the University of Alabama. It's higher than that.
You gonna pull that whole back?
Oh, look how nice that is.
Yeah,
All right,
until,
just let me know
until
what
you
you
see that
think.
number.
I really don't want to leave.
It's cool. I mean, no, but we'll see each other tomorrow. I really enjoy spending time with you. Like, I don't think I've met someone that has your like sense of humor and like your energy. So I just wanted to like let you know that I really do care about you. I could see this like being more serious.
No, I feel the same way.
I mean, that's incredible because I've never been in a relationship type
The
of
rest
guy.
said it's gonna be a question
It's
mark.
hot in here.
I told you,
my-
nigga. Who's the closest, nigga?
Oh wow.
Are you okay?
Oh, that's 24,000. Wait a minute.
I thought they said
That's 24,000, nigga.
that,
24,961, nigga.
he probably done licked that pussy already too.
There's just something that no, cut the camera. No, cut the camera. No, put it down.
Are you okay?
Oh shit. No, cut no. Oh. Yo, what is going on out here? She fucking tricked me. Are you okay? Yo, are you good? Oh my gosh. He's dead.
That nigga number got
What'd you do
zero.
to him? God. That's fucking crazy. And then there were two. I don't think I introduced myself. Rob.
Kayla.
How you doing? How'd you meet Ryan?
He about to have a 1 and she about to have 24.
We actually do like a channel together, and so we like to be doing this shit all the time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Don't mind the number, by the way. It's just it's like it doesn't like actually represent who I am. I'm just like a picky guy, you know. Gotta pick them wisely. So I'm not quite sure what the vibe is, but I was thinking because my room's right there. If you want.
Ew, don't touch me.
What do you mean?
I'm leaving.
You have 24,000 bodies. Why are you picky all of a sudden? I didn't even want you anyways. Stupid ass.
This nigga retarded.
Yeah, I knew I seen when I
based off he looks like
Shit.
your dad. You said?
Yeah, like you give me daddy vibes, but not like.
yeah. So that I knew the face, dog. It took me a while. I figured it out.
How you figured out when you said you?
Hold on, this bitch said Fortune 50, nigga.
Yeah, Fortune 5, nigga. You hear me? Fortune 50, nigga. Top of the line, Craig.
Is that what that is?
Top of the line, Craig.
You right. My bad. Fortune 50.
I heard of a Fortune 100, but a Fortune 50.
Shit, I heard of a Fortune 500.
You know what?
Fortune.
You know what it is? I bet you I know what it is. McDonald's or Burger King, because that's a Fortune 50 company.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm telling you, nigga. Hey, top
You know
of the
what?
line, Craig.
Let me do one
Look,
better.
look up on the Fortune 50 companies. I bet you it's
what I'm going.
McDonald's, Walmart, Burger
Yes.
King, Taco Bell.
What?
Dollar General, shit like that. Come on,
Yeah,
now.
I bet
Come
you.
on now. Come on now. Top of the line, Craig.
Walmart got to be like number one.
Fortune 50. They keep going bring me back to Fortune 500.
Oh, this bitch be
Well,
lying,
they
man.
see you go Fortune 500. Yeah, you going way over her pay
They
grade.
got Future 50, but not Future.
What's the Future 50? Fuck it. What's the Future 50?
It's a goddamn video, nigga.
Don't worry about it.
Let's okay. Hold on. No, it just okay. Let's.
Hey, Resler,
I guess it's just a top 50. It's just a top.
What's the top 50?
Shit.
Him and Connor know shit. They know.
Hold on. I got you.
With Mo in there too. Mo say 50 is better. So well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean,
what kind of
50
job
is better than Fortune 500, but
damn, nigga, what job is better than? Was she passed? Was she? Who the fuck she work for Trump?
let me give you the top 50. We'll just go with that top 50.
There is no Fortune 50 list. It's not a thing.
All right. Well, the Fortune 500, according to 2003, is ExxonMobil, Philips, Conoco, Cisco, Enterprise, Products and Partners, Plain, GP Holdings, Incidental Petroleum, Clenergy Energy, NRG Energy, Hewlett Packard, pretty much.
Got you. So everybody who's fucking with either oil or some type of transmission of resources, which is like water and shit like that. You know, she said Sway said she said what? A 450. What the fuck is a 450?
No, she definitely said Fortune 50.
So okay, here they are by geez. Is this let me pull it up. Let me pull it up because they got it from 1 to 0. I mean, god damn it. You son of a bitch. Let me hit the button. There we go.
There ain't too many things that come in abundance like that give you a lot of money, but oil and shit like that.
Now they ain't trying to show me nothing. Oh, it's preparing everything. Hold on.
That nigga
Hell no, I'm
on
not.
OG computer too long.
No. Because it wants me. No, I don't trust this site. That's all.
Evening, nightish, even though I came into the How Do You On Your show earlier this morning and you didn't say anything. But good evening anyway.
What?
Okay. I slide over the night show all the time.
Okay. No, fuck it. She worked. Let's see who she worked for, because I ain't trying to fuck with this shit no more.
She ain't gonna say it.
Gotta be somebody that's
Oh shit! I hit the wrong button. Oh god damn it! Hold on. I gotta close all this goddamn.
Nighter said he was drunk, Kai.
I don't take that as an excuse. I do not take that as an excuse.
That's every Friday.
Yeah, that is true.
Today's not Friday.
All right, so let's bring these hoes back. Let's bring this hoe back. I guess she the last one.
There's the StreamYard link, Nida.
All right, there you go.
Very adventurous, skydiving, jet skiing, whatever the world brings us.
Yeah, Nida, what is she talking?
Who, nigga?
Salt
Coco
and
who?
pep ass, salt and pep ass niggas. Y'all old ass niggas.
Coco who, nigga?
Don't you do glow like that, nigga. You know what I'm talking about, nigga. She really
Coco who,
Yeah,
nigga?
you know what I'm
I
talking
don't
about. The
know
rapper,
that.
nigga. Nigga. What's the one chick name, nigga? The chick that be doing little neck move, nigga. What one you smell from Biggie all the time? You know what I'm talking about. The one that got a
Faith
whole body
Evans?
shape. No, nigga, the other one.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
She a rapper.
Foxy Brown?
She one of them. What's the other one? Lil' Kim. That's the bitch name. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? Then you got.
Well, why the fuck you say Coco, nigga?
That's what I'm talking about. Ain't that the bitch name that be rapping?
No.
Oh, that bitch name Coco. Ain't that bitch name Coco?
And they look at
Nigga say he's Coco. Foxy Brown, the only chocolate one, sir. I don't know.
My
what he
nigga
did.
fool. So let me ask y'all a question. Who was the old chick that was rapping my nigga fool on the? Yeah, I thought her name was Coco. Nigga, it was her. What's the one chick, bald headed chick from Rough Riders?
That was Eve.
Eve.
Mm-hmm.
MC Light.
Uh-huh.
Queen Latifah, I think.
Yeah.
Coco, all the motherfuckers on the song together. Nigga.
Lady of Rage.
All them up, yeah, nigga, they all did them. It was a bang of them motherfuckers on the bro. All them up at y'all age.
But none of them was named Coco.
It's definitely not our age. Them bitches definitely older than us, sir.
This nigga is disrespectful to the motherfucker.
Them bitches definitely older than us, sir.
Yeah. Hold on. Kingdom Mind said Coco was an SWV. That's some shit. I don't know none of them niggas' names.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up, Tom. Queen Latifah was rapping in the 80s, sir. I was born in 83. Tom was born in 82. What the fuck is he talking about? I'm sitting here doing the math. Like, hold up. Now you got me. Look up what year Queen Latifah was born. I bet you like 70, 75. This nigga is crazy.
I'm thinking y'all motherfuckers grew up with living single bitches. You know I don't know, man. Nigga say, I'm just saying, bro. Y'all.
He was born in 1970.
Oh yeah, shit. About your age. You don't look 12. 12 and 11. About your
This
age.
is crazy. Oh, this dude is on his fucking mind. Disrespectful.
Man, I thought that was y'all people. So I'm sorry.
Okay, all right.
I didn't know.
Okay, all right.
You about to make me go listen to some Glorilla. Yeah, Glow.
Okay, so now I know that y'all niggas ain't all the way old. Y'all almost there.
Man, that shit crazy. We about to go over there to what is it called? Rumball. And damn, I done closed every goddamn thing out. Shit. Hold on.
Yeah, Glow.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go right over there to
them shell toes.
If y'all want to go,
it should be driven.
You ain't lying. That should be bumping, don't it?
Going over to Rumble. There is the link right yonder. Right, Uncle Tom, White Now Pod.
Cuban on Cubans.
Wait, Cuban on Cuban. Cuban on Cuban. Cuban on Cuban.
Nigga, did you see them motherfucking Cuban on Cubans on her rings? Nigga, them motherfuckers fat in the bed.
Yeah, all right, nigga, that shit was nasty. Hey, that's your psychic chick. Goddamn OG, that's your chick.
You talking about Glow?
Glow.
No. The chick we were just talking about.
No, I fuck with Glow, bro.
Oh, I got one on deck now. Now, depending on how long we stay up, because I ain't got to work tomorrow, but I am going to the beach tomorrow, so we got some time. It's only 9-something right now. I got one video right now. It's called Horizon: American Saga, Chapter 1.
It sound like a documentary.
Sound like some bullshit.
That's what it sound like.
Yeah.
What is it called again?
Horizon: An American Saga, Chapter 1.
American Saga. I'm about to look that up first. It probably gonna be good though. I don't know. You said An American Saga?
AN, nigga, and American
If I,
Saga,
if
mama.
I was, oh goddamn Tom.
Nigga talking to him like he's that bitch with that dress.
You remember? Goddamn.
Anyway, it has Kevin Costner in it. It's a country western.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, we don't have to watch it. I was just.
Oh no, we can watch
My
it.
Cuban, no Cuban.
Yeah, hey, you know me.
I don't know the movie. I just picked it on the
I don't got no
damn.
movie.
I just picked it on the damn thing. So, if you up to me, we'll watch goddamn Coming to America.
We already watched that.
I'm gonna say we already watched that one.
1 and 2.
Trading Spaces.
Oh, we ain't watched that yet. That's a classic.
That is a classic. Let me bring that up.
OG wasn't born yet.
See, and I ain't trying to get you to change your movie, dog. You gonna play your western, dog.
Not that important.
I'm just fucking with you anyway. I ain't never seen shit anyway.
What, Trading Spaces?
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
You mean Trading Places? Because Trading Spaces is a TV show.
That's what I meant. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
We should watch episodes of Wife Swap.
Only American Saga I see, nigga, is Wu-Tang.
First off, I said Horizon and American Saga.
Yeah, I know. Only thing I see with an American Saga, sir, is Wu-Tang. That's their title too, sir. If I was just letting you know.
You know what? I'm sick of this nigga. Now we gotta watch it now, because now I want to figure this out.
Yeah, I was just letting you know. Yeah, that.
Yep. You ain't gotta tell me shit. Make sure it's the right movie.
Play that year glow real quick.
Chapter 1.
What'd you say?
Play that year glow real quick. Yeah, glow.
We can, all right. Yeah, we got to be out here. Then we're gonna go over there, and then we can listen to Yeah Glow for this nigga. God damn, this nigga is an asshole.
Bumping, OG, don't it?
Explore the lure of the Old West and how it's won. The loss, thoughts and blood, sweat and tears, spanning 4 years of the Civil War from 1861 to 1865.
I was about to say the Civil War was in 1981.
Journey across the war, which itself expressed through lens of the family and foes of attempting to
This nigga
discover.
read like he from Oklahoma.
Man, fuck what you talking about, nigga, and truly means to be in the United States of America. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. It's a motherfucking territory picture, nigga. Shut your ass up, nigga.
I tried, told you, I said Western. Thank y'all for coming out. We going over to Rumble
Shut
right
your
now.
ass
We can
up.
argue it up, and then he listen to Yeah Glow. All right, peace.
He read like he from Oklahoma, don't he?
Hey, that's Shirley Temple book, nigga.
What was the other one? Jeez, I forgot. Okay, there we go.